Hello. I'm excited.
So this is what she sent her. See down there to look at Charles.
I'm on live thing. Hey, how y'all doing? Let me see. I don't think that I should because I'm trying to get everything straight, and the only thing I can do is lower my utilization. We put on a notification bell. Thank you. I got a notification that you're on. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Hey, how y'all doing? Oh man, listen. Let me play the chat for a minute. I see they got about 21 people here. Let's see what's going on in the chat. Everybody, I always want to see where everybody is from. So if you hear me, y'all go ahead and put in there where you from. I know Miss Loretta's from Memphis, but everybody else, y'all need to tell me where y'all from. So put in the chat where y'all from so I can know I'm talking to people all over the country. East Coast, West Coast, North, South, it doesn't matter. I'm ready to get started. Let me see what's going on here. Hello, Tracy. I got a notification. I want to say I got one new post, please. Can y'all hear me? I'm not sure y'all can hear me. Let me see what's going on. All right. Good afternoon. Let me see something. Let me put where I'm from. All right, let me see. There we go. Hello, Alan. How you doing, Dickerson? There we go. Hello, this is Shaquille Lemons. Beaver, that's what I'm talking about. Good in yourself, New Orleans. Yes, I can hear you. Beautiful. Tell me where y'all from. Put in the chat where y'all from. I just got it scrolled all the way to the bottom. BA. Miss Little's from BA. Where else you got? I know Miss Dickerson's from Memphis. Where the rest of you all from? I'm from New Orleans. Like most of y'all know, y'all can hear the accent. So I only got one person from VA. Mega Miss Little. Maybe there's a delay. $4:59, y'all can hear me. Maybe I wanted to start on time. I don't know. What does it say live 36 minutes? We've been live already? Or we go live in 36 minutes? 6 steps to building business credit fast. All right, I'm going to go as if y'all can hear me. Let me text Miss Irene real quick and see what's going on over here. Y'all give me a second. All right. Okay, let me see what's going on right here. I am so excited. Y'all have no idea. I love this stuff. Okay, good. Let me see. All right, so let's get started. I see only one person from Lubbock. Oh, my God, you from Lubbock. Man, Lubbock, Texas? You talking about Lubbock, Texas? I've been to Lubbock. Joseph, Lubbock, Texas. You've been live for 36 minutes. What? Well, let's get started then. We're not going to waste any more time. Y'all know where I'm from. Okay, these are the 6 steps for you to build business credit scores fast, right? Number 1, you set the foundation up for building business credit. We're going to talk about that. Number two, you optimize your banking your assets, and your revenue to maximize your ability. We're going to make sure that you have everything that you need inside of your file to get the most amount of funding. Step three, we get set up with all the 3 business credit bureaus, reporting agencies. That means we're going to set up to make sure that you properly have the correct net 30s, the correct secured credit accounts, the correct accounts, period. Number four is a continuation of number 3, vendor net 30 accounts. I'm going to talk about the net 30 accounts. We may go into it further. Step 5, if you have national revolving credit cards, we're as part, you have 2 things. You're going to have the net 30s and you're going to have revolving credit cards on your business account. And step 6, you have a loan. Why it's very important, and exactly how to get one of the loans that we're going to talk about today. So that's what's going on today. Even though, hello, even though y'all didn't even tell me where y'all from, there's a bunch of y'all here. I'll get to that later. I will get on y'all in a minute about that. That's what the 7s is talking about. All right, let's go. Let's go, Miss Irene. These people here, rowdy, bowdy. Let's do it. I'm ready. Next slide. There we go. I don't know what the delay is. It might be with the system. Setting up the foundation for your business credit. Okay, remember we just talked about 6 steps, right? The 6 things that we're going to talk about in today's master class. These are some of the things that you really need to have in place, right? You have to make sure that your business is ready to build business credit. What I mean is that you're going to have certain things in play already. You need to have your commercial address, that address that the underwriters can Google. You're going to have all the other things that we talk about. We'll talk about a few more things that we didn't talk about on Clubhouse, but you need to look like a business. This is what we're talking about right now. We don't have to have revenue at this time, but if any junior underwriter sitting there, you want to be able to have all of these boxes checked off, right? Your business entity structure, what it takes to build business credit. Let's talk about your structure. I prefer to deal with LLCs or C Corps or S Corp. I do not like sole corps. The reason is that only one person credit will be at play. If you're the only person that's in there in a sole corporation, I cannot switch you out for somebody with better credit. I can't have somebody else added to the corporation with better credit because you decided to do a sole prop. That primarily means everything is based on one owner's credit. But there's a way around it. You can file and get it upgraded from sole to a multi-member corporation, and that's the ones I like working with. I've gotten people the highest funding with those, right? Again, you will be building strong business credit, and you should protect it. Meaning that when you were building out this business credit with net 30s or secured accounts, you can never be late. You can never be late. There's punishment in a business where 1 day late, 2 days late, 3 days late. It stays on. I can not get that late payment off unless that company says that they were wrong. Unless that company said there was a mistake. That's the only way we can get that off. Now, what we've done in the past is that we disputed something, and the company has 14 days to respond. If they don't respond, it automatically comes off. But please protect your credit at all costs. People they're emailing me saying that they had a few issues with their corporation. Is there anything we can do? If that other company does not agree, or if the other company files something with proof, there's nothing that we can do in the business world. This is not like the personal credit world where we can dispute, or we can argue, we can get stuff off. In the business world, it's not like that, right? Now, your business must be in the 411 directory assistance to get approved. Yes, we have to list you in 411. We're going to list you in a bunch of directories, but you need to be listed in 411. That's an easy check for the underwriter. They can easily check to see if you're in 411 by making a call. That's all they have to do. So when they make that call on your business, you have to sit there, right? Now, your business credit identity, the tracking, and how you get one. There's going to be literature on exactly where you go if you're brand new to the IRS.gov and get your EIN number. My team is they're very they've done it multiple times. Shit, I think people at the IRS know them by first name. So it's just the process of checking off the right boxes and then getting that a letter from the IRS and putting it in the file and also storing it in one of your folders, your email folders. Right? Why you must verify that all agency listings are exactly the same. When I'm on Clubhouse, a lot of times I tell y'all a story, right? And inside the story, I'm telling you to set everything up the same. The thing that I tell everybody is that the first thing that I did was I checked to make sure my name was available. Imaging Mobile Systems, the name of the company. Imaging Mobile Systems LLC was available in the state, but I do not go and file for that because I'm not ready. I don't have a business address. I don't have a business telephone number. I don't have a business email. I have none of those things on file, but I just made sure the name was available. Then I backed up. I got a lease. Like you should get a lease with the proper name, whatever company you're going to be named after, you get a lease. Now you have an address. Then you add a number, a business phone, put that business phone in 411 with the proper information, right? With your address, with your email, with your business telephone number. All of that stuff should be in there, right? Next thing, you want to make sure that when you go to get your EIN number, you use all your professional stuff. When you go to get your corporation or your LLC, you use all your proper business name, business address, email, telephone number. Same thing when you go to get your business bank account, you use the same information which you put Sam's, same information that you put in Dun and Bradstreet, Experian, Equifax. What does that mean? That means everybody has the same information. The problem is some people, when they start off, they go get their corporation. They listen to people on YouTube that tells them, hey, go get your corporation. And they don't tell them that you need to be set up right. You need to have a commercial address. You need to have a business telephone number, right? They tell you just go get a LLC and an EIN number and you're in business. That's what they tell you. I'm telling you have to be set up correctly because people are going to be looking at that, right? So those are some of the things of why you need to be set up because when the people do their due diligence, it's a red flag if you have different addresses, you don't have a professional email, everything is structured incorrectly. When I tell people that I got that 180,000, everything was set up. I did it by mistake. I'll tell you all because I didn't have everything in place already, right? So I had to get the address. I had to secure my commercial address first, and that helped me. When I got the address, I got the telephone number, and after I got that, I got an email and I got a Then I went in and got my EIN, and then I went in and got my LLC. So, and it worked out perfectly. So I'm telling you exactly how I stumbled into it is exactly how I want you to do it or your family. Next slide. I like music, man. I thought this would get a lot better. I can't see y'all. What are y'all doing there in the chat? Y'all doing anything? Y'all putting sevens in there. Okay. So those are the steps that you would need to have. I'm trying. I don't know if there's a delay in the system, but Miss Irene, if you go to the next steps, we'll talk about the next steps. Let me see. There may be one. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Hello. All right. Step number 2: optimizing your banking, your assets, and revenue to maximize fundability. This is what they mean by maximizing your fundability. We want to get you the maximum amount of funding. I'm going to tell you all, it's nice to have good personal credit. It's nice to have good business credit. But what you're going to want to do is you want to maximize your fundability. That is the prior thing, the most important thing that you want to do. You want to be able to get the maximum funding. So your bank account are vital business credit building components, right? I think I told you all earlier, for you all that was not there, you want to set up bank accounts like this, right? I open up 2 checking accounts, one for deposits and then one to pay bills. Then I also set up a business checking savings account. So most of my businesses have 3 accounts with each bank, right? They have both the 2 checkings, one for deposits and one to pay bills. And then whatever's left goes into the savings account, all right? So those are some of the things that how I set up. So setting up your bank account is imperative. Nobody will understand the fact that you're a business person and you do not have a business bank account. Nobody will. Identifying the business assets and availability of credit use for credit use, right? So the business assets are everything on your balance sheets, your building, right? Your computers, those type of things are considered business assets. So when you do making up your business plan, there's going to be a financial section of your business plan, and it's going to ask about your assets and your liability, and it's going to see about the network for that particular business. So just be cognizant of all your business assets because they're going to come into play later. Now, bank Visa and MasterCard that can be used as cash and that bill credit. There's a number of business cards that I prefer that you get the credit cards that you can also use as cash. But I have a trick. I won't call it a trick. What y'all young people call a hack. I got a hack to be able to take all the money off of any business cards that you get. A lot of people say, hey, you about to get us $100,000 in business credit cards. How do I get the money off of there? Well, our program shows you exactly how to get them off. One way to get them off, I tell people, is that you open up a Fidelity brokerage account. Fidelity will allow you to open up their brokerage account with credit cards and debit cards. They will allow you to do that. So now you're taking money off of your credit cards and debit cards and putting cash into your brokerage account. And the money is very small. It's very minimum charge to do that. I did it the hard way. When I did it about 15 years ago, they had to set up with me with various merchants that they had, right? I had to spend some money at a flower shop. I had to spend some money at a printing shop. They had about 7 or 8 different vendors that they were cool with, and those vendors allowed me to take the money off of my cards. The way I just mentioned to you all about the Fidelity brokerage account was I wish I had knew that 15 years ago. It would have saved me a second set of percentages to transfer money from off of my cards to my account. Next. So one of the questions in that chat is, who do you recommend as a business email provider? Listen, let me be clear with you. You can do, I want to see a .com behind your email. I don't care if you use Google, 1-in-1, or whoever you use. I just want you to use that. Now we primarily use Google for our set up everything. Ms. Marine set everything up to Google. But as long as you have a .com behind your email, I'm okay. All right. No Gmail, no AOL, no Gmail, none of that. Now, getting set up with all 3 business reporting agencies. So our coaching program is what we do. We set up our clients to make sure that they have a DUN number, an Experian number, an Equifax number, right? And those credit scores, I'm gonna show you. I tell you all this, but I don't think y'all catch it, right? It's easy to get an 80 PAYDEX score. It's easy to get high numbers on these credit things. At least 3 to 5 reporting to each bureau. Some of those report to the same bureaus. Like if you get your NAV card, when you go to nav.com, get the loan builder program, they're going to report to all 3 bureaus, DUN, Equifax, and what you call it. So you get 2 NAV products, right? You get NAV loan builder, and you also get the regular NAV account. You just use different emails. When you get both of those accounts, they're going to report to Equifax. They're going to report to Experian and Dun & Bradstreet. But what I want you to do is that I want you to pay at least 10 days early, because what a lot of people don't understand is those are extra points to boost up your business credit score. So it doesn't matter whether we're talking about NAV, whether we ask you to get fuel cards from Shell or BP or whoever we ask you to get fuel cards from. Everything that you get, you're going to pay. If it's 15-day net account, you're going to pay on day 11. If it's a 30-day account, you're going to pay on day 21. You're going to get paid. You want to pay early because those business screening software, they have people that pay early. You pay early, you get extra points for paying early, not on time, early. So any profile that we create for you, whether we do Uline Granger credit card, Sam's, Walmart, or whatever, If it is a net 30 account or net 45 or net 15 or 7, you just make sure you pay early. Now, people ask me all the time, can I pay real early? No, you cannot. If you open up a net 30 account and you pay after 5 days, that's considered cash. That is considered cash, and you will not get any credit reported to any of the bureaus. So let about 3 weeks pass. If it's a net 30, on the 3rd week, the 21st day, you go ahead and pay that. That way, it's still early, and it's no confusion whether or not you paid too early. All right. And this is with any type of accounts that we're talking about, right? So you want to get set up with these different bureaus. My team will show you exactly how to get set up with these bureaus. This is what they do all day long. Next. Man, this thing been live going on an hour. Man, I don't believe it. We're gonna have to get all my things in there early. Let me see. When it comes to ease of use, functionality, and integration to several apps, I still prefer Zoho. Very good, very good. DMV, that I know what that is. The DMV, Maryland, Virginia, DC. Okay. So Mr. Perry Jones asks, what's the hack again, right? So to make it good, so to make it very clear to you, Mr. Perry Jones, right? If you pay your bills before time, like if it's a 30-day net, pay on day 21. If it's a 15-day, pay on day 11. There is a system inputted that gives you credit for paying early. It's not like that on the personal side. It's not like that, but on the business side, you'll get rewarded to paying your accounts early. You got me? Now, the other thing is you only have to have a few trade lines to get an 80 paydex score or get an 80 experience or 80 Equifax. But I prefer you to have at least 10 trade lines on experience. The reason being is that when we go to the SBA or 7,500 other lenders, I want your experience score to stand out strong. If that stands out strong and we get personal credit strong, we're going to get your small business scoring system score extremely high, well over 200, would make you for automatic approval. All right, so that's a great question. Next. No, I'm sorry, I'm still on this. The vendors of computers or electronics. These are the different areas that you can get vendor accounts. We have about over 200 different types of vendor accounts, but these are some of the starting at 30 accounts. Those are the ones I told you about, where you do the NAV, you do the gas cards, you do the Uline, the Grangers, right? You do the Best Buy, you do all of those things. My team have a order that they take our students in to make them have the highest score as quick as possible. Now, all right, so those net 30 accounts are very crucial. The reason being is because they're broken up into tiers, tier 1, tier 2, tier 3. In my book, I have 8 tiers, not the book you have, but in my book that costs $200, I have about 8 tiers in there. You don't need 8 tiers to get funding. About 4 tiers is what you need. So on this tier here of net 30s, it's the first tier companies that you get, but you can't get the second tiers, the Best Buys, the Home Depots, unless you've got the first tiers in the way. Let me tell you what I mean. Home Depot has a policy to whereas you have to be in business for 3 years for them to report or to give you credit or have 5 trade lines. So you 5 trade lines or you've been in business 3 years. The 5 trade lines is real easy. So you cannot go to Home Depot unless you have the 5 trade lines already reporting on your file. So people don't understand that. They'll tell you don't get the trade lines. They'll tell you this. Then you ask them to give you the Home Depot card. You let them use their Home Depot card, because Home Depot and a number of other people, they will not do business with you unless they see a history of you paying other people back. So you need to get those starter tiers in place, pay on them, show good payment before you move to tier 2. Because it's like moving it from a freshman to a sophomore, and then from sophomore to junior, and a junior to a senior. So there's tiers inside of this. So certain banks, institutions, they want to see payment history from other individuals before they establish your credit. Now, caveat: there's always exceptions to every rule. Somebody say, "Oh, they wouldn't got a Home Depot." They went and got a Home Depot card, and they only had a few tiers. Yeah, but then I asked them a pivotal question. I said, how much did you get approved for? They got approved for $3,500 at Home Depot. If they had done it the right way, they could have got 20, 25, 30, 40, or $50,000. So Home Depot layup, but they really hurt them by approving them for $3,500. If they had built out their tiers correctly, they would have gotten a higher approval rate. I understand that, but they were happy that they beat the system by only having a couple of paid things on account, not 5. All right, next. Oh, wait. Vendors who are major retail stores. Okay, so this is the key. There are thousands of vendors out there. Last time I looked, about 6,000 vendors out there. It's easy. People get caught. Oh, I don't need that. It's not about what you need. It's about you building business credit. Right? It's not about if it's good if we can get you what you need, but we need to build business credit. Right? So the vendors who are major retailers, we like to get those on it. We like to get the Home Depot, the Sam's, the Best Buys, the Walmarts. We like to get on your credit profile. And then we prefer that we have a high limit, but it's not all the way necessary. We're going to get you the high limit on the secure credit play that we got. Now that we're not on Clubhouse, there's also ways to add trade lines to your business account. So y'all understand it, right? So there's the organic way. And that's what I'm talking about. When we talking tier system, we're talking organically. You're going out, you're ordering these supplies or services on the net 7, 15, 30, 40, 50, 60, 90 day, whatever the period. That's organic. There's other ways where there are other vendors out there who you can pay, and they will add trade lines to your system. So this is why I want to get off of a Clubhouse and get here, and I can edit this video anyway, right? So the reason is because you can add business trade lines. They're the easiest thing to do. But I tell people, go and get what you need as soon as you add them on to them, because the Dun & Bradstreet, they notice that you've added trade lines. They can take the trade lines off. If there's too many been added, they can close your account. So I just want you to be aware. Yes, you can add trade lines, but if it's trade lines that have been sold 1,000 times, or people then not paid their bills, they used to get money and not paid their bills, and they did research, there could be some repercussions. But I want you to know that I've had clients who could not wait to build out trade lines. They want to add trade lines, and they successfully got funded. So that is an option for some people. That if you want to add trade lines to your business, they cost money, but you can do it. It is better, most of the professions, for you to do it organically. If you're not in a rush, you can do it organically and get the same results. It just takes a little time. All right. So that's what the summary of your selected vendor accounts and applications. As the people that we coach, we show them how to fill out their applications. We show them what to say, what have you. And the reason being is because a lot of stuff what you put down there will be memorialized, right? If you put down there, I'm the only employee, and then they look at your business and they figure that you're the only employee. If you caught COVID, something happened to you, the business is dead and gone. So they like to fund businesses that have multiple employees. So if you plan on having multiple employees in the future, that multiple employee needs to show up now. You don't need to be putting down there that you have 1 or 2 employees, because you're going to look like a small business. Great. National revolving credit card accounts, right? So here we talked about the starter accounts. It also happens for revolving credit accounts. Revolving. Remember we talked about revolving are like credit cards. So one, we talked about net 30s, the Uline, the Grangers, and everyone else. There's also net credit card starts that you can do as well, right? Revolving accounts for major credit cards as well. Office resource supplies, building and decor supplies, gas stations, fleet management. We can get your revolving accounts that show up on your business profile. Your business profile is similar to your personal profile in that it recognizes both installment and revolving accounts on the business as well. So they give you more point if you diversify. Okay, so that is a great. So step 5 is the national revolving credit card account. Next step. Any questions? Are you required to pay these companies with POs if you are a business? Okay, that's a great question, Mr. Joseph, right? They need to send you listen, I'm gonna make it simple for you. If you pay on the day that I say, whether you got your PO or not, right, you're good. You're absolutely good. For the net 30 accounts, pay them prior whenever the bill is due. So let's say that I open up a Uline, and Uline says that I did it on the 5th, whatever today's date, the 3rd. You need to pay Uline this month, right? So your account is due on November the 3rd. By 3 weeks after the day you open, and you go ahead and pay it, whatever it is, okay? Or you require to pay companies with POs if you are a business. All your business account, you want to pay ahead of time, Mr. Allen. All right. Next. I like this. I like this thing to set up because it's better than another one I was using, right? And I like it that I can see when y'all, but y'all not asking questions too much. Let me see if I can see anything. If y'all have any questions, ask them. I like the setup. I like the setup because I see the questions right here. I don't have to go to another. The other one had to go to another to see y'all questions. Right here, y'all questions are right here. And I love them. I love it, Mr. Allen. All right. Next, step 6. The only thing I learned is slow switching from one channel to another channel. I don't know why it is. We're going to fix that in a minute because I'm just going to go to talking. I'm not going to care about that. Right. Yes. Invite some people to come to the studio. Man, this, I don't know how many people we can have in the studio, but if some of y'all want to come to the studio, please come up. I feel a whole lot better if I can see y'all. So she's going to invite some of y'all to come up to the studios. Y'all that have questions, y'all, it's about 40 statements, about 21 people here. Y'all come up and ask any questions that's a lot better for me. If y'all come up to the studio. All right, so bank ratings, what is it and how we use it to your advantage? We talked about the bank ratings in Clubhouse, but let me give you a quick overview. A bank rating is a cheat sheet for the banks, right? The banks is sort of like football. In football, they got certain let me see, the SEC, the Northwest, the Southwest. There's different tiers inside of the college program. The banks do a similar thing to rate you as a business customer. So, if they belong to Small Business Financial Exchange, that Small Business Financial Exchange, after 90 days, Chase Bank could send them about how much you have in your account. Earlier, I said if you have between 10,000 and 39,000, Chase would tell the Small Business Financial Exchange that you have, after 90 days, that you have a bank rating of a low 5. That's how they would say it. So when you apply to another entity to get money and they ask you about how much you have on hand, they can check with the Small Business Financial Exchange and they can see if or not that number you told them is accurate. So Small Business Financial Exchange is all the data, everything, and that each member that belongs to Small Business Financial Exchange can query it and ask for your bank rating. All they need is your EIN number, the name of your business, and your EIN number, and it'll give them about how much you have on deposit at that bank over the last 9 days. So that's the bank rating system, right? So again, many people don't know that there's unique funding programs that are available sources of business cash. One of those unique finance programs I've told you all about is what's called a stated income loan, right? On the business side. This is the one I tell you that I've gotten people funded from, right? Especially Fidelity here in Louisiana. I've gotten people a lot of money to Fidelity, and all they had to do was state how much they made or how much they plan on making, right? So when you fill out how much you plan on making, if Fidelity is giving you 20% of your gross, so if your gross 500,000, Fidelity will give you a non-stated loan up to 100,000. Now, when interest rates are rising and we may be going into recession, they don't have to give you so much. I'm hearing that they're supposed to give banks access to up to $50,000 unsecured capital, but that doesn't mean they don't have to require you to be in business for a certain amount of time for you to show them something, meaning a business plan or what have you. But again, those stated loans are really easy to get. So you contact entities like Fidelity and you can ask them exactly what they're doing for stated loans. Is it 20% of gross now? Is it 10% of gross? They have the right to change it, right, due to economic situations, but they are still available. Okay, very good. I got 10 new questions. Go ahead. Next, obtaining one bank business loan that reports to the credit agencies. Now, let me be clear with this, right? Banks hate to report to the credit agencies because credit agencies charge them, right? So my bank Fidelity, they don't report. They will send a letter on your behalf and let them know that you have an account there and how much you have, but they are tight. They don't report to any of the reporting agencies. Like none of the money, the loans, the lines of credit that I've gotten to this particular bank has been reported. Now, what they did do about 4 years ago, when I needed a letter from the bank, I got a letter and I sent that to Dun and Bradstreet to say this. But to be honest, Dun and Bradstreet, they hate dealing with financial institutions. So Experian would be the best place to be able to send that. So if your financial institution does not report, you can get Experian. Experian could ask you for a letter from your bank and contact people at your bank, and you could send that to them, and they can use that to add to your file. All right. So this is how things that we do to be able to beef up our business credit profile. Where to go to get the one bank loan that your business must have, right? So that's the simplest part. We have hundreds and hundreds of lenders. It is going to be to the area that you're in. Now, certain banks are easier to get loans, like I mentioned the other day, right? Bank of America was easy to get a business loan. Bank of Hawaii, easy to get a business loan. PNC Financial, easy to get a business loan. I've gotten loans from Navy Federal. I don't particularly call it easy. They ask for a lot of documentation. And when I went to get trucks from them, they wanted 20% of down payment, where other people wanted less or no down payment. So while some people, they rave about Navy Federal, it is good on the personal side. On the business side, they ask for a lot of information. All right. So the next thing is that once you find a bank that you're going to deal with, whether it is a Chase, a Bank of America, a top tier, or whether it's a credit union, I want you to run most of your business through that one particular bank so you can get that rating, the highest bank rating, instead of spreading it around to different banks. I prefer you to go and get a higher bank rating from a tier 1 bank, from a Chase, a Wells Fargo, a Citi, any one of the type of those top tier banks, right? It'll be a whole lot better for like Bank of America, Chase, Citi, Wells Fargo. Those top tier banks, it looks better on your business profile that they trust you. The top tier bank trusts you to give you a loan. Now, if you can't get a loan, what I've done with clients is that we've got them secured loans on the business side. And the reason why we can do that on the business side, right? Yes, the reason how we can do that on the business side is that it doesn't show up secured on your business credit profile. Nowhere will it show up secured on your business profile. So a lot of times people may have cash sitting in their 401 or cash sitting somewhere, and I tell them to go in to a Wells Fargo or to a Chase, right, and you get a secured business line, and it won't show up as secured. So I don't care if it's 10,000, 20,000, 30,000. You mix that in with your tier 1 thing, and you pay that back early, or you pay it back before time. It's going to look good on your profile. Okay. So there's different ways for you to boost up your business credit profile. There's organic ways. You can do it through secured loans that doesn't show up as secured. You can do it synthetically by adding trade lines by people who have businesses who will add the trade lines for you. There are different ways to be able to build up your business profile, and that's what it's about. I tell people, can you get money without it? Yes, indeed. I got money without building up my business profile the first time. The first time out, I did not build up my tiers. I did not do that. I did that later, and I got more money. But the first time out, I just took the money. I was so happy to get the money. When they gave me the 180-50 in equipment financing, I got approved for 130. I only took 110. So I was so happy to get it that I didn't even look into doing anything else. Because like I said, I wasn't even a believer. All right. Is there another slide, or are we good? Talk to me. Because there's a bunch of steps in this in this whole process. And went out and she made these 6 steps for me. So let me see what else is going on. What's next? I'm getting hungry, y'all. Anybody cook? Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Let me see here. Okay. Who knew? This is the vibration herbalist. Is she still there? She's on a higher vibration. Okay, find out what business financing program your business pre-qualify for now. Scan a QR code to fill out the form. Oh, we going all high tech on you. You can get the form here, or Miss Email, or my team will email you the link. But it's better right now. If you want to take action right now, go ahead and scan that link. Y'all are early. I don't think that I should be, because I know y'all must have been having a conversation in my chat. Huh. Next slide. Let me read what's going on in the chat. Let me see. Okay. BA Lubbock. Live for 30-something minutes. Hello, Loretta. Okay, Tracy, I see you. DMV. Y'all coming up? I hope y'all coming up to the studio, man. I want to see y'all. I want to interact with you all. Okay. Are you required to pay these things? Yes. Okay. Are you paying the minimum or paying it off in full? Great question, Mr. Allen. So if you have a 30-day, you're going to pay off. Only time you do the minimum if you got installment accounts. If you got that 30 accounts, you need to pay them off in the time allotted. Okay, great question. Right? This is Miss Kennard. I can't use a virtual address. Okay, great question. Yes, you can use a virtual address. My preference is that you stick with what my team tells you to, Opus, like that, because Opus has more commercial locations than most of the other ones. I've heard people on YouTube refer to iPostal. I'm not an iPostal fan. Majority of their places was in strip malls, where it's just like some address they let you use, like you're Staples or something like that. So Staples are with iPostal, and inside of there, your address shows up as goddamn Staples or something like that. So if you do use a virtual address, you do your due diligence, and you make sure that that address is an office building or something to that nature, and not one of those outdoor strip malls. Okay, and stick to the Opus and the Regencies and everything else. I don't like iPostal, and never use a PO box. All right, man, y'all got some good questions. Let me see what else y'all got. For those who want to come up stage, please click. For those who want to press in that click. Ms. Irene put the thing up to come up the stage. If you want to come up the stage and ask your questions, please feel free to. I have an open floor policy. I won't bang that ass up. I have an open floor policy. I like to listen, then ask questions, because you may answer my question from your briefing. Thank you, Ms. Little. You probably just scared to come up though. So, but still, that's a good thing. We used to do that in college. We write down all our questions, or we wait till the professor was finished, because in his speech he might have got to the point. Good. Would bang can DMB, we can hear you. I don't know what happened when that was. Is it possible to use your personal credit to get this done quicker, getting funding for your business? Mr. Jones, you're going to need your personal credit or somebody's personal credit that you deal with. Right? So just know that. If you're not making millions of dollars a year, and only about 4% of the businesses in the United States do what's called no personal guarantee. Personal guarantee is somebody in that business, somebody in that entity will guarantee this loan, personally guarantee that loan. So, but if you are Amazon, if you are Best Buy, the CEO or none of the officers have to personally guarantee. The revenue speaks for itself. You know what I mean? So, yes, somebody's going to have to personally guarantee. Somebody got to have an optimized credit profile. If you don't know how to get this, this is why you all are here, right? I tell people this all the time. If you're here, you should have taken the personal credit analysis. That thing is $1, but man, it is phenomenal. You get your credit analyzed, right, professionally, and you get a consultation with somebody. And if you don't like it, you could cancel it in 5 days. You got me? So it's absolutely phenomenal. You'll know where you stand. I would do it for everybody in my member, every family member, everybody that's 18 years old. I would make sure that they did a credit analysis done. That's what I would do, right? My family already has done theirs. So I would tell you that you should get everybody in the household, because if y'all pull your credit together in the household, there's nothing that y'all can't do. Every time, if your credit is banged up, you can use somebody else's credit. So if you get everybody in your household credit fixed and y'all under one roof, y'all can open up trusts, LLCs, multiple LLCs. You can get multiple lines of funding, right? Depending who has the strongest profile at that particular time. And if somebody doesn't, their credit can go in the shop until theirs fixed. And then you say, put me in, coach. Put me in. Okay. So this is, man, I love this stuff. Y'all have no idea. I like this better. Y'all a little loose in here. Is it possible to use personal? Yes, it is. DC. I understand. Miss Tracy. I've been to DC. African American Museum. My son is like the supervisor of the African American Museum. Same name as me. So don't go there and you see my name and you tell me, oh, that's Mr. Herman. No, that's Mr. Herman's son. Mr. Perry. Yes, we have a personal funding program that you can use your fund to fund your business. What she's talking about, Mr. Perry, is that I've had clients that they don't want to wait. They don't want to wait to get funding. They don't want to wait to build up their business credit. They have a deal on the table right now. They need to get the access to funding. So once your personal credit is optimized, you can go straight to get funding. You don't have to wait. Why I have you wait is you get more money. So if you do wait, if you do everything, then you get more funding, but you don't have to wait. The first time I got my funding, I did not build up my business credit. I looked like a business. I had everything in place, but I hadn't built up my tiers all the way up to 8 tiers like I've done now. And I've gotten way more funding. I've got access to millions of dollars of funding by building it out the right way. But you don't have to wait. You just won't get as much as somebody that does. Okay, let me see what else we got. Oh, you're welcome. Somebody said thank you. That must be to Miss Irene because I do nothing. What up, on? Love you for this. You're so welcome. What? Bridget, what if you only have one credit card with your personal credit and no other trade lines? Do you have to embellish your personal credit report? Let's talk about embellish. Let's talk about embellish. Okay. So let me tell you what I did so you can understand what's going on. Who said the word embellish? Bridget. Okay, Bridget. So the simple answer is to no, you don't have to do anything. You can work with your one credit card and you can go in. The problem is we're not going to be able to get you major amounts of funding. Let's say that you have one credit card, it's Capital One. Capital One has a $3,000 limit on it. You only got about 800. You're under 30% of utilization. So your credit score is going to look good. But what happens is, like real estate, people do what's called comparable lending. So if all you have is a $3,000 Capital One a personal card, why should I lend you $50,000? Why should I lend you $30,000? I normally lend between 3 and 5 times your highest credit limit. So if your highest credit limit is $3,000, I might give you between $9,000 and $15,000. So no, you don't have to do any type of embellishment, right? But what you want to do is you want to put your best foot forward, right? And this is what I mean. That means you want to be able to add maybe other authorized trade lines or either let me tell you what I did for my son. That might help you, right? So my son had gotten some trouble some years ago. He has since passed away, but before then, he was getting his life together. So we went in, cleaned up his personal credit, and then we added in both authorized users and we added what's called joint. He was joint user to my card and to my wife's card. That thing pushed his credit scores up from maybe low 5s all the way to 700 and something. I believe he had a 780. Proud of it, man. The whole neighborhood knew that he had a 780. Did we embellish anything? No, sir. He authorizes on there user. This is all legal stuff that you can use. But the part that you're talking about is that when you buy trade lines, you can buy authorized users from somebody that has a perfect score. My wife sold this young lady. She got a loan now. She got approved for about $60,000. She couldn't get approved for nothing without these, without her putting these authorized trade lines on there and giving her history, right? So the short answer, no, you don't have to. You can go in just the way you are. But if you go in just the way you are, you're going to get what you're looking for because they do comparable credit. If I were you, I would buy these authorized trade lines for history and also add higher limit trade cards if you don't have high limits on there because the computer is going to just read it, right? A lot of stuff is just automated underwriting. They're going to go in your report and read your highest trade line. That's what they're going to do. And then they're going to put you in a category. Kind of credit stereotyping, if you understand what I'm saying. But I love your question though, Miss Bridget. I hope that answers you. How long does it take to fix the wrong address? Now, that's a great question, Tracy. If you do what you're supposed to do, it doesn't take long at all. Address changes are some of the easiest things to do. A lot of times, all you have to do is send in a picture of the right address, and then we'll delete all the rest of the bad addresses off your file. You only want one address on your credit profile anyway. Rest of it makes you look unstable. If you used to live at on Sanford Street 2 years, and then you move to High Street for 6 months, and then you move to Low Street for 3 years, all of those different addresses, a lender's gonna say you look like a damn gypsy. So we got to get the rest of them off. But to get them off, we have to send them a picture or a utility bill from the address that you're in. So in order for us to get the rest of them off, if that makes sense. But that's a great question. Man, I love this. Y'all have no idea. I like this a whole lot better than Clubhouse. Now, what if you had income, but the other person has the credit? Let me see. I think I know where you're getting at. I've seen this before. Not as much income. All right. So it's doable. Now, preferably if y'all stay in the same house, I can get away with it. If y'all stay under one roof, I can get away with using whoever's income, the total income of the house on the application. Normally, whenever you fill an application, you're supposed to put the total of the income anyway. You got me? So that's one thing that you do. So whoever has the credit, right, they can use the income of everybody in that house as their income. Like if I've got 4 people staying here, some people help with the rent. I mean, with the mortgage, some people help with the car, whatever the case might be. So whatever income is in there, my mom said every swinging dick got to go to work, right? So every swinging dollar counts. So every swinging dollar inside the house could count toward the income. They do that. They do that for mortgages when you go to get home loans. Anyway, you can do that. Period. Okay. But my team can help you with that. That's the bottom line. Well, I got some more message. Y'all like this little message thing. I can tell. Nobody came up. Nobody came up. No, what is going on? I wanted to see you all. I wanted to say hello because this is different house. But y'all scary selves. Nobody came up. I don't bite unless I'm hungry. I'm a little hungry, but I'm not gonna bite you though, because y'all might have COVID or something. I don't know. I thought it was funny. And I think I'm funny, y'all. Y'all need my cash app. I think y'all need my cash app. All right, let me see what else we got. Okay. Now, we said, what if you have income? Okay, good.
Excuse me, sir, we can't hear.
Hello? Hello? Can y'all hear me? Y'all can hear me now? Oh, you're back. Yes, I am. Let me close this out up here so you get no echo. All right. I can't see y'all, right? I love the way I don't know what happened with the phone. I can't. Let me see the chat real quick. Let me see the live chats. What's going on? Can somebody call him? Somebody did call me. Let me see what else we got going on. Oh man, I like this. Yes, yes, yes. Beautiful. Oh okay. Mr. Wilson, can you hear me now, Mr. Wilson? Still no sound. Ooh, I don't like this. It's up to the highest thing that we have. It's an echo. Well, I closed that out. I shouldn't have an echo anymore. Hmm. Is that any better? Is that any better? Okay, good. Thank you, logistically speaking. Thank you so much. Now I can move around. There's no sound. Which is it? Can y'all hear me or y'all can't hear me? I had this stuff in here. Hmm. Yes. Okay, good, 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 good. So I don't know what happened to the other thing. Let me go out here by the pool. Mhm.
Hello, we're the Connerleys. I'm Lee,
And I'm Sonia.
and we're with.
Hello, I'm
Hello,
back.
am I back?
I'm trying to see from which one y'all can see me
I'm
at.
trying to see from which one y'all can see me at.
Welcome back. You're well. Okay, good. I don't know which one I'm on, but we're gonna do both of them. We're gonna do both of them. Oh, I'm in two or three of them. All right. I know that one thing. So this is what we're gonna do. I'm not gonna be fighting with this thing back and forth, right? So I'm gonna look to see if there's any more, um, anything else in the chat that I can answer. If y'all can hear me, let me know. We work these kinks out on this thing here. That's why I want to go to my Zoom. There you are. Welcome back. Let me scroll down and see what they got going on. It's good to be back. It's good to see you. I was just liking this system. 6 new messages. All right. Let me see if Miss Irene can hear me. There we go. Now I think y'all can hear me now. That's good. So let me get straight to it. So the way I want to do it is like this, right? I want to tell y'all the steps that you're gonna need to get this thing done. It's an easy process if you follow the steps. Nope, I don't like it. Hello, can y'all hear me now? All right, let me see here. On the right screen. Okay, I go there. That is good. All right, so I'm gonna suppose that y'all can hear me now. Um, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do this next time on Zoom. Okay, good. They can hear me. So we're gonna do this the next time on Zoom. But we're gonna have more classes. What I want y'all to do, I don't know if y'all are on my YouTube. I'm gonna need y'all to subscribe to my YouTube, so because we're still gonna stream it on YouTube. So I'm not sure if y'all came in on the screen or if y'all came through YouTube, but I'm gonna need everybody that came here to go ahead and push the subscribe button, hit the notification button, all of those things. At some point, I'm gonna need at least 1,000 subscribers from to be able to start zooming, doing YouTube live. Right now, we're using a software that we've tried out for the first time today. Overall, I like it except for there's no sound. I don't understand why the sound is what's going on with the sound. I don't understand that part off of my computer, off of my other phone. But we'll clarify that. One, I'm about to end it because my patience is not that good. But I like the fact that y'all came in. I like the fact that y'all ask more questions than y'all do in Clubhouse. I really do that, right? Sound in you, sound is back. Let's go perfect. That's outstanding. So right now, while the sound is good, while I'm looking good on camera, y'all go ahead and ask any questions that y'all want right now. If not, if I answered all the questions, then we'll get back to next time. But I want to know, or did y'all come in on YouTube? So if y'all came in on YouTube, let me know. If y'all did, if y'all came straight on my stream. So how did y'all do it? Y'all did YouTube or y'all did my stream? Let me know. Universe Goddess, logistically speaking, Green educates, Ducates. I'm sorry, Ducates, right? Joseph Allen. Y'all let me know if y'all came in on the YouTube, and if y'all did, if y'all went ahead and subscribed to the YouTube. We appreciate you. Thank you. You're welcome, man. You're welcome. Sorry for the little difficulties. Normally it's smoother, but a lot of times we've done Zooms or what have you. Somebody mentioned my little globe in the back. Then I went walk outside, and then I lost the thing when I went to walk outside. Universal God is good. So do leave subscribe inside the YouTube. Do subscribe. Do leave any comments, and I appreciate that. Anything that y'all do. YT YouTube. Thank you, Bridget. So do put a subscribe over there so I can see that I've increased my numbers. Stream. I don't know how you got straight to the stream, but welcome aboard, Universal Goddess. Miss Irene is gonna put the YouTube link in there. If you can go to YouTube over there and leave hit the subscribe button, I would truly appreciate it. Anything else that I can do for you all? Anything else as far as business credit? Anything else that you'll want to know about for as business in general? I am a font of information, as y'all know already, and I'm always willing to help you all. But I only want to deal with you people that are taking action. I'm not really dealing with people that's not. Okay, so you're good under pressure. You're cool. Oh, I've been under pressure my whole life. I was the first one out the womb into this new world. All right, good. YouTube, thank you. So, yeah, okay. So, a lot of times, the way YouTube algorithm reads is that you have to have at least 1,000 subscribers so I can subscribe lean. But somebody earlier told me a way to get around that. I'm gonna go back in there and see the way they told me to get around that. If I do it off my laptop, I don't. Only if I do it off my mobile. So we're gonna see. All right, subscribe. That's what I'm talking about, man. These people here, they take action. I had to ship an order. Can I save? Yes. Get with Miss Irene and mutton to save. Everything was you lost hearing. They lost the sound. I lost the sound some kind of way. So that's the only thing you'll be saving is that they can't hear the damn they can't hear the lessons. They can't hear it. Okay. What else? How do you decide what's the best place to start is for business services? Okay, I don't understand that question, but I'm gonna take a jab at it, right? So if you ask me what's the best type of business to start, or you're asking me what the best services to start with, I mean, should you have your website? Should you have your business plan? Should you have your telephone number? So if you just get a little more specific, I got you covered. the best place to start is for business services. So I'm going to give you this here. Your very best place to start is on optimizing your personal credit profile. We already have the system in place. I'm not just like preaching till you tell you to go get your credit fixed. A lot of people tell you get your credit fixed, but they don't have no way for you to get it done. We have a way for you to get your credit fixed, right? No. Okay. Sound like my wife talking about no. You gotta give me a little more explanation. So the best place to start is get this for everybody. Yeah, inside of y'all books that y'all have, right? There's a link for you to get your credit looked at, right? Get your credit looked at. Get your credit worked on. You don't even need me after you get your credit optimized. I'm not going to even lie to you. You can go get money without building it out. You just need me if you're trying to get a maximum amount of funding. That's when you would need me to get the maximum amount of funding. Okay. All right. I like this. So no, I don't know what that means. Subscribe. Yes. Thank you. Somebody else. So I got a couple of people that subscribed already. I am so happy that y'all have. What else? Where we at? Logistically speaking, tell me what you meant. If you can come up, man, if you can come up to the stage, that'd be great. That way I don't have to be fighting with this thing. Tell us more about your services and the cost. I need credit optimization. Very good, Bridget. So let me tell you how that works. So you go ahead and sign up to get your credit analyzed. Once they look at your credit, they're going to come up with a price for you, Bridget. I can't. You're asking me to come up with a price and I haven't looked at your file. I don't know what you're charged with. You could be charged with jaywalking, it's not that serious, or your file could look like capital murder. So if jaywalking don't cost as much as capital murder. So once they look at your personal file, that'll tell you what it takes to look at. Now, on the business coaching side, those prices, you can get it financed anywhere between $24 and $3,000, $2,400, $3,000 for the business on the business credit. But if you got your business credit where you need to be, you don't need that. We'll take you straight to get funding if you look like a business. So long story short, if you're trying to learn this and reteach it, take the business coaching. And business coaching is outstanding, right? And then share it or do whatever you need to do with it. Because the people that take the business coaching, a lot of them turn around and buy distributorships. They start making money off of teaching off this lesson. They use my software, they use all my systems in place, and they make money off of them. Okay, so this depends what you're trying to do. Your personal credit is going to let me know. They're going to let you know when they look at your personal credit. But this is what I tell people to do. And this is the best thing to do. You get 2 for 1. You buy the business coaching program and you get your personal credit done for free. You understand? That is the way you get 2 things. That is a hack. Nobody know. You get your personal credit, pay for pay for the business coaching, and you get your personal credit done for free. Somebody, they made out for a band like a bandit because their personal credit was jacked up. So now all they did was pay for the business coaching, and they got their jacked up personal credit done for free, and they got the business coaching all included, all in one. Right. So let me see what she was saying. So, Miss Irene, send a link in there. So there it is. Hit that link. For those who want to come up to stage, please click that link. It should work. Okay. Subscribe and hit the bell. Thank you. Who is Miss Megas, Miss Little? I need you, Miss Little. Subscribe and hit the bell. She knows. She must be dealing with this YouTube University stuff, right? She knows. Loretta Dickinson, she subscribed and hit the bell already. Bridget subscribed and hit the bell already. This is Darlene, and okay, Darlene, that's better because I didn't know. Beautiful. And hit the bell. Hit the bell, Darlene. Hit the bell. Ring my bell. Never mind. Y'all don't want me singing. Y'all don't want me. Y'all want me to just keep teaching business credit. I'm telling you. My wife said I sound horrible, even in the shower. You know how some people sound better in the shower? She would the dogs out. Yes, this is Darlene. I subscribe. Universal Goddess already described and hit the bell. Thank you, Goddess. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Bell, there you go. I see you. Ring. You snuck off from work, huh?
Oh, I'm not off.
Oh, okay. Talk to me. Let's get it in before you lose it.
It's an echo up here. I don't know. Let me see. Yes, this is how do I turn the echo? Universal Goddess already described it. Hit the bell. Thank you.
Do you have more than one device on? Do you have a computer in your phone?
Yeah, I'm turning it down now. Hi.
Hello.
Hey, thank you.
You're welcome.
Look, I was like, I can't type all this. I'm confusing myself. Okay, so what I'm asking is when setting up for the business profile, like if I know if I got 5, 6 people that I'm ready to roll with, And my personal credit, I've already did some things to it to enhance, but it's not optimized. Can you hear me? Oh
I
crap.
can.
Oh, okay. It's enhanced, but it's not optimized. Like I'm getting confused. Where do I
Good.
start?
Can I
I did
help
the
you?
$1 analysis or the I did that. So I turned it
Can
off
I
after
help
the
you?
5 days because I already paid $30 a month for one. So I don't know if I need to shift and change to do that to work on my business or
Can you hear me
like
or no?
yeah, I can hear you.
Good. 1 second. 1 second. Let me see what it says. 1 second. Yes. Hello. Yeah, that's one of those scam people. All right. So this, if you follow what I tell you to do, you're gonna be good. Okay. So whoever you're doing for $30 a month, cancel them because they're not gonna do all of this for you. You follow me?
I think it might be one of your own
Not $30
vendors.
a month. I have nothing for thirty
Okay,
dollars a
okay,
month. And if it is, cancel that ass anyway. Okay.
okay.
Now, first and foremost, take that analysis. Did you do the consultation with the analysis? Because this is
No, I
important.
haven't. No.
That's your next step. Set up a consultation. Set up a consultation because it comes with the analysis. Shit, you paid for it already. Take the consultation. What they're going to do is they're going to take and they're going to put your credit profile on the wall and they're going to look at your credit profile. You understand?
Yes.
And then they're going to tell you, they're going to ask you these questions. They said, is this account tied to something? Let's say it's a negative, a derogatory. They're going to ask you, is that tied to an account, a present account? If it is, they're not going to mess with it right now. They'll come back to it. If that account is old, they'll take that account off. So they're gonna do a summary, a meeting with you, and look at your whole profile and tell you exactly what they have to do to move forward, to take stuff off your credit profile. Does that make
Okay.
sense? That's the most important step. Now, while your credit is being looked at, start building out your business credit. Don't wait on that, right? Get the NAB accounts, get the gas cards for your business
Mhm.
account, all of that stuff. Soon as your business is set up to look like a business, start adding these trade lines to it. Business trade lines, secure credit accounts, those type of things. You follow me?
Yes. Is that in your 200-page book as a guide point?
Okay, so the 200-page book is beautiful. Don't get me wrong, it's going to guide you. This here got people walking with you. So you can just hold on to the book and you and the book can talk to each other, or you can talk to my BAs and they're going to guide you through the system. You
Okay.
follow me?
Yep,
Take
Miss
that
Irene.
consultation. You already paid for it. You paid a whole dollar for the consultation. Go ahead and use the consultation. Use the team up. Okay?
Okay.
I want to help you. I want you to be my next success story. I'm serious. Right now, I think they got about 20. I need 100. I want to be like the most success stories in the history of business credit. And I want you to
That's
be one of them. Okay.
I got my village. I'm ready.
That's what I'm talking about. So as you out now, I'm gonna tell you what I would do if I were you. I would make sure you get the business coaching, right? Because now you can turn around and you're gonna coach your village. I would make sure I get that. The smartest thing for anybody, if they have the money, is to do the business coaching, which you get the free credit stuff done for you, period. So even if it's somebody else, you get a 2 for 1. You
Got it.
follow me? That
Yep,
would be
I
the
do.
best bet. Now you're getting both things taken care of, and you got a team. You got a team on your personal credit, and you got a team on your business credit. So you'll get a bunch of emails, but they're going to be on it. You heard the people, like they be emailing them, texting them. They don't play.
Yeah, they're good.
Okay.
Miss Irene is on it.
Oh yeah, not, I mean, and she is the very best I've ever seen ever. But the rest of the team, they ain't nothing to play with either. They ain't nothing
Got
to
it.
play with. That Kai, everybody know Kai name. Lady was on stage today. Is Kai there? Is Kai there? I'm like, he's up there.
Well,
Yeah.
thank you for your time. I appreciate that. I
No,
was
it's
not
nothing. This is
so.
what I'm here for. I'm here for um to show you the way. Like do it this way, do it that way. It's gonna work for you. Okay. And thank you
Thank
for
you. Thank
coming
you.
up because that texting is like I don't know. It's not
I know.
comprehensible,
My
especially
takes
me.
worse than this. That
What
was
do you
good.
do? Because you got a vest on and you like you hiding in the corner. I'm not gonna give you up right now. Hey,
Oh, I work at the port. I'm a contractor at the port in Jacksonville. I talked to you a while back. I do trucking and logistics, maritime law and transportation logistics.
I'm not gonna say I remember because there's like 20,000 people, but I'm gonna tell you
Info.
this much: that this
Mhm.
time you're gonna get whatever you're gonna get the stuff. If you follow the steps, you're gonna be a testimony. Okay.
I do. I can't wait till I get my staffing agency open over here.
You oh really? You like staffing?
Yeah, well, I work, like I said, I'm a contractor right at the port. So the TWIC
Okay, that
credentials,
fits right in. That fits
I
right
get
in.
hundreds of
Well,
calls
well,
every
call
day
me
to
on the
look
back
for
channel. I
work.
may have a staffing company for you. Okay.
Tempo. Thank you.
You're
Let
welcome.
me let
Bye
Miss
bye.
Little speak. Have a good one. Bye bye.
Yes. Hello. Oh, you on mute. You on mute. Let me put my number in there. Let me put my number in the chat. Let me see. Private chat. Live chat. Let me put my stuff in the live chat. They say you on mute. One of us is on mute. I heard everybody else. I don't know how I don't hear you. Let me do the live chat. Mm-hmm. We was doing good too. Universal Goddess. That's what I'm talking about. 625. Let me see what we're gonna do here. Hmm. Okay, y'all can hear me. Y'all can't. I think they can't hear you, Miss Tracy. Said there's an echo. Will. Hmm. I'm not normally good with close out, but come back, sweetheart. Yes, close out and come back. I'm not gonna leave you. Okay. I don't know if you can hear me or not, but read the. Okay, good. Come back. Okay. If she can't hear me, I don't know. She hopes she'll come back. Hmm. I like this live stuff though. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I like that part. Only I hate the part about they can't hear me. We got to work on that part. Y'all can hear me though. Y'all put in if y'all can hear me. I don't know how many people's left. Miss Little can't hear you. Can y'all hear me without an echo? Hmm. Hello. Yes, I like logistically speaking. You're absolutely right. Just gets rid of those people. Can you hear me? I'm asking Miss Irene, can she hear me? Okay, good. I'm just waiting on the lady to come back. I hope so. It's frozen for who? For her? I mean, I got a bunch of things. I got 2 phones. They can. Oh, okay. Y'all can hear me. Y'all can't hear me. It's little. Good. It's about time it's somebody else and not me. All right. So, hey, Herman, how much do you charge for business coaching? Good question. So, what happens is this: it's whether you want live coaching or you want it done. I believe it's 1,600 for automated coaching and 3,000 for live coaching, but they finance it, right? So whatever you're trying to get, they finance it. I tell people to get the financing because the report is good credit trade lines to your personal credit report. So that's what it is for that. My team handles everything, meaning they take you through every goddamn thing. There's very little you have to do except follow directions. If you can follow directions, we can get you to the bag. But every case is different. I want to see exactly. I want to see. Let me see something here. I got my hair cut, but I don't have no why I got all this shit in my face. All right. So, excuse me. So, it's going to depend on exactly what you're trying to do. But a lot of times, I think they have a 1,600 package and a $3,000 package, and both of them are financed. So that's what it is for that type of coaching. To go get the bag for you is if you're already ready, you don't need coaching. I tell people if you already got everything in early, you don't need to get coached. The benefit to coaching is that they do everything for you. They do it by the book. They do everything to get the maximum amount of funding. That is the best thing for that. I can hear beautiful. It's frozen. Is it still frozen or not? Oh, it won't let you be great. Oh, I'm so sorry. Miss Irene, put my number in the chat for them. My 337 number. Put it in the chat, please. Yes, you're gonna be great. No, you're gonna be great this time. We're gonna jump on a call. I'm not letting this. We're not gonna be beaten by any technology. No, we're gonna do old fashioned. You're gonna jump on a call and we're gonna get this thing done. Yes, Mr. Allen. So, Miss Irene, put my number in the chat somewhere, right? The 337 number. So I have a question though. Y'all more active here than on Clubhouse. How come? I want to know how come y'all more active here? Because on Clubhouse I can't get y'all to say nothing. I can't get y'all to come up. But here y'all are active with questions, and I love questions. I'll never get off here. As long as y'all got questions, y'all come to the stage. We'll stay all night. I'll get my pajamas. Got me? So, hey Herman, how much do you charge for business coaching? I answered that. It depends what you're doing. It's on for non-live coaching, it's like $1,600. For live coaching, it's probably about $3,000. But I tell people all the time that have the free analysis done to see if you need it. You might not need it. Shit. That way we're not wasting each other's time. I'm about to try one more time. Please do. Don't let this advice beat you. But I want you to call me if you have trouble. Like text me or call me. Okay. I can't even find where to chat on this damn phone at. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. We got one. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, got you.
Hey, Uncle Herman, what's going on?
Man, it's you. It's your world. I'm just in it.
See, I'm trying to see what's the best way for this camera. Let me
I
see
just
if I do it
tilt my
this
phone
way.
a little bit. But you need to ask your
It's
question before something happens again.
I know. So my question was, is it possible? Okay, so this is my situation. I was unemployed for a year in 2019. Then I started working for about 18 months. And then I was unemployed for 7 months. So I ran my credit cards up. And
I
so
know.
my utilization is very high. And so I'm also just started my business. And so my question is, can you try to optimize both at the same time?
Yes, if you get the business coaching program, it optimizes your personal credit at the same time. You got me? It's free. So I tell people to get
Okay.
the 2-for-1. If you can afford the business coaching, get the business coaching. That way you get your personal credit done for free and they start working on both of them. So that's the first answer to you that you can. Second and foremost,
Okay.
or do you have anybody you can use as a credit partner? That may be expedite things. We're able to go ahead and once we build out your business credit, we can start putting you in funding instead of. Now, it sounds like, and I don't know, that you have what's called a utilization problem. A lot of people that
Yeah.
start using their credit cards to pay bills, and then their utilization go up high, and it brings their score down. But without them
Yes.
doing a credit analysis on you, I'm just guessing. You got me? I don't like to be guessing
Mhm.
because I don't like to be wrong. So,
Right.
did you do the credit analysis yet?
Yes, I have my discovery call tomorrow at 5 o'clock.
Did
So
you have the
I
credit
normally
analysis done? They already sent you back your sheet already?
no, I don't think I did the credit analysis. I did the first one. I ordered the book, this $7 one that you had put up the about a week ago, well, about 4 days ago. And I'm trying to see which one it was. No, it wasn't the scores credit. I don't think it was personal. It was for the business. No. So do the personal one too.
Everybody, not just her. Your personal credit is the most important thing that y'all have. That's your most important asset. If we can get that optimized, man, everybody give you money. Especially going into
Okay.
recession, they're going to look at people first who got good credit, optimized credit. So y'all going to go to the front of the line. So your goal is to get your personal credit done. You follow me?
Okay.
So take the
Yes.
$1 analysis or whatever it takes to do. Take the consultations. Take your meeting tomorrow because it's on the business side. I want you to know there's two things, two steps we're doing. We're doing personal credit and we're doing business credit. But your personal credit, if your business is not making millions a year, we need to optimize your personal credit. So let's get that looked at. I tell you to get the
Okay.
business coaching because the personal credit is free. So while they're working on your business credit, personal credit, they could be building out your business credit. You got me? Both of them could take a couple of months and they both be finished at the same time. I don't believe in starting one, finishing that, then getting the line to do the other one. It's too long. All right.
Yeah,
So
that
while
makes
one is in the
sense.
shop, while your personal credit is in the shop, you go ahead and you build out your business credit. You got me? Then they're gonna take
Oh,
you to funding. That's what you need. How much you trying to raise?
honey, as much as I can
No,
because
no, wrong
I,
answer. Wrong answer. So this is what I want you to have. Have a number in mind that you need. Because if you just say as much as you can, that's 2 trillion, 10 trillion. I don't know what
no,
trillion that you
I
want.
don't want
But if
that
you tell
much.
me that, hey, I need to raise
About
75,000 to
50,000.
do X, Y, and Z,
Yeah.
then it's
Yeah.
better. If I need to raise 150, 250, 500, just come out with a solid number. It sounds like you came up with your number and then you can back it up as why you need it. If you tell me as much as you
Yeah.
can, shit, I might raise you $10 and then that's it for you. Okay.
Oh, no, we ain't working on that. I don't need your help for that, Uncle Herman.
I know you don't. You don't need my help at all, really.
But okay, yes, I'll come up with a solid number because actually my goal is okay, so I'm into sound healing and I really want
Into
to
what?
get sound healing. I play the
Oh,
Tibetan
I
bowl.
thought you said silent. I didn't know I could be healed silently because I got a big mouth, but okay.
No, I'm into energy healing. I'm a Reiki practitioner as well as a sound weaver. And so my stuff is that I want to work with the VA hospital to help because I'm also a veteran and I also I worked
But thank you
overseas in
for
a
your
war zone.
service.
Thank you. And the sound healing really does help with PTSD, but a lot of people think that that's the only way you could get PTSD is if you go to a war zone, which that is not the case. You could get PTSD from everyday living and catastrophes and things like that. And so my ultimate goal is to get a contract with the government. That's really what I want to do and to work with the VA hospitals and clinics and
Good.
things
So
like that.
I love it. I'm not gonna lie to you, but you're gonna need a cushion somewhere in there, right? So
Hmm.
build out. So can I be blunt?
Yes, please.
Listen, I don't care what you got to do. Build out your personal credit. Build. I don't
Okay.
care what you got to sell. I don't care what has to happen. When I fixed my personal credit after it got messed up, I got millions of
Hmm.
dollars worth of access to lines of credit. Millions of dollars, right? I've got several banks offering me hundreds of thousands dollars, 200,000, 300 at Fidelity, at Wells Fargo, at Bank of America, right? I've got $1.2 million worth of equipment and dump trucks. All of it had to do with my business and personal credit. It had nothing to do with me. Nothing. So it starts with your personal credit. So whatever you have to do, if you have to sell the big screen TV, if you have to go without your lattes for a minute, whatever you have to do, you build out your personal credit. If you do both, we're going to get you maximum funding. But even if you have to do one, if you have to decide between one and the other, get your personal credit done. You get your personal credit done, you are good. Get it optimized, right? Get with the team, let them put their work in. But if you have some change put up, do them both. Get the business coaching, because then they're going to build out your business credit and your personal credit for free. So that's what I would do if I was anybody near me. That's what I would do in a New York hot second. Now, thirdly, the people that's here, right? So you want to learn this so well, bring this back to your community, and then you charge people $1,500, $3,000 to get their stuff done, and let the VAs do all the work. You got me? So that is the maximum stuff that I would be doing. That, listen, if you don't have the money, get into the affiliate program, start making some money so you can pay for it. But I would know what the Mexicans say: underlay with your personal credit. Underlay. Oh, if you laugh at my jokes, you got to cash at me. I forgot to tell you the rules.
I got you. I'm gonna send you that $10 that you trying to raise me.
Listen, hold on to it. I need a couple of more. I mean, more than 10. Like you said, 10. I can get 10 standing on a corner, right? So hold on to the 10s until they pile up, and then send it all at once.
I got you. All right. Thank you, Uncle Herman. I appreciate
you. You are so welcome, man. Listen, thank you for coming up. Thank you for your questions, too. Because you don't know, by me answering you, I help so many other people, or you help so many other people. Get your personal credit. Press that link. Get that stuff done. That's the most important thing. Building business credit is systematic. We can build that in our sleep, but we can't make you have a better personal credit score. And we need both of them to get your maximum funding.
Okay, I'm gonna go and do the $1 thing, and then that way, hopefully tomorrow we could probably knock it out. Both of them tomorrow with the consultation. So I'll go ahead.
Not just you. Anybody you want to put into your company. Hopefully you have an LLC. Anybody with good credit.
An escort.
That's cool too.
I have an escort.
That's fine, as long as you're not the only person in it. That's all I care about.
No, I have my son as my CFO and my daughter is my treasurer.
I think I've talked to you before.
Yep.
Yeah,
Last year, doing. I was in Kuwait at that time.
All right, as long as it's time, we're gonna get it done. It doesn't matter. And so, congratulations on taking action. Okay.
All right, thank you.
You're so welcome. And he was determined to get up here too. I like that.
Yes, I can listen. I said 2022, this last quarter, and going into 2023, I shall have what is due to me. I'm not gonna tarry.
Speak it into existence, but behind all these good words, you need action. So it doesn't matter. You can speak as good as you want. If you don't take a step, it won't. Universe won't help you. So you started taking steps. The universe is gonna help you.
Huh? That's why I went and got that book. That's why I went on and got the book when you put it up the other day, and I went on and did the sign in for that. I'm gonna do as soon as I hang up with you now, I'm gonna go and do the other one, and I'm gonna figure it out because I got to have it.
You don't have to figure it out. All you have to do is follow the system. It's there already. I'm telling you, like you heard people come up to the stage. They're not just saying that because it's me. They was like, this is the best thing that they ever seen, because I set it up to where you could just follow the system and you're gonna get money. Now, if you got bankruptcies and if you got a lot of stuff that's gonna take more time to get it done, but it's not, you can still get it done. But if you don't have all of the bad public records, it's a quicker process. But start the process, please. 2 things: personal credit optimization and business credit optimization. They can work with you from there.
Okay, so you'll see my name. You're gonna see me. I'm gonna be coming in with the testimonial.
Yeah, they're gonna tell me. I promise you. My team, they have a meeting and then they show everybody that's taking action and the ones they got to drag. Oh, don't be in the dragging column because I'm a drag for you.
No, I ain't gonna do that.
I'm teasing you. All right. So thank you for coming up. And I like that.
Thank you.
Okay. I think we got this volume thing. I think we got this thing done. For us hearing me. I think I should have just been on my phone because I don't know what happened with the computer. So this is what we're gonna use in the next time. We're gonna make sure it works. I'm gonna do another class soon. All right.
Okay, well, I'll be there too.
That's what I'm talking about. We're gonna make this thing happen. We're gonna cross the finish line together.
Yes. All right, thank you, Uncle Herman. I've been listening. Listen, I started listening to you in 19 when the pandemic happened, but I was overseas, and so it was more sporadic. But now that I've been back, I'm like, let me really get into it. And so I met you in Uncle
Where were
God's
you
room.
overseas?
I was in Afghanistan first, and then I started working in Kuwait in the UAE.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Again, thank you for
Yeah.
your service. But you're listening to me overseas, so I'm worldwide. You're telling
Yeah,
me I'm
you
worldwide.
worldwide.
All right, that's
Yes,
what I'm talking about.
absolutely.
Now you're gonna
Yes. So
take
you
action,
made an
man. Listen, we're gonna
impact.
make this thing happen.
Yeah, you made an impact. You and on me then. There was a couple of other of my friends there, and they listened to you as well. And so, but now is the time. You know, when you come from a situation like that, when you're in a war zone, you have to take some reprieve, get yourself together and whatnot. But I'm back now, and I'm
Well, you
full
sound like
speed.
Wall Street too. I'm back.
I listened to him too. Yeah. And look,
So
both
we're
of
gonna
y'all
make
from
this
New
happen. We're
Orleans.
gonna bring in some more of your friends. This is a good
Yeah,
therapy. Like doing good is good therapy. That is the God honest truth, you know.
it is. It is.
And I
I'm
hope you
ready.
were you in the Marines, the Army, Navy. What were you in?
Army. Army.
Uh, yeah, it's not your fault. They probably got to you first. If the Marines would have got to you first, you'd have been all right.
Right. So you say. My daddy was a Marine. He forbid me
So
to
you
go
know
in.
what I'm talking about.
I was raised by one. Yes, I do.
Okay then.
Yeah.
But that's
All
fine. That is good though. Again, I can't wait for us to go ahead and jump in this together and get this teamwork done. Okay. I got a whole team waiting on you.
right. I'm gonna be there. Thank you,
Okay.
and thank you for your. You served too, right?
Yeah, I was in the Marines for a good couple of years, so they kicked me out.
Oh my goodness. So
No,
thank you
no,
for
no.
your
I'm only
service.
teasing. I was honorably discharged, but they couldn't wait to get rid of me because I challenged every damn thing.
Oh, I know you
I challenged
did. Yes,
everything. They was like, you may not be a good fit. I said, you may be right. You know.
right. No truer words have been spoken.
Amen. Simplify.
Right on. Whoa.
All right.
All right. Talk to you soon.
Bridget was in the
All right.
Navy. Okay. So you used to carry us around so we can go hit the things, huh, Bridget? Ooh, rah. That's what I'm talking about, Miss Dickinson. What you know about that? So can we do the affiliate program and be part of the coaching program? Okay, so Mr. Joseph, yes, you can be doing an affiliate program and you can make money to help pay for your coaching. Yes, you can. Marines. Ooh, Roger Dickinson knows. Y'all, I didn't know y'all can hear me. Thank you for your service, Miss Little. Yes, that is true. Greetings, universe, goddess. I like that name. I like that name. Me too. I don't know what the me too is, but I have questions about business coaching. Listen, y'all. So let me help you all. It's a free business. The stuff is free. You go and get an analysis, and they're going to tell you all about the business coaching program. So when you go get your analysis done for the free business scan, they're going to tell you everything you need to know about the coaching program. I got to get used to this camera, y'all. All right. So I don't know if y'all must have not signed up yet. If I were you, personal credit and business credit coaching, y'all need to sign that up. You know, it's no cost to do the free thing. So look at it, see what's going on. I'm not going to charge you a dime to look. You got me? So look at it, have the consultation, see what's all in there. All right. So that's what it sounds like. Y'all just haven't moved forward. I don't charge you nothing to look. Looking is free. It's touching. Touching costs money. Yes, indeed. I like that part. I'm gonna have to use that again. Hmm. So Miss Dickinson, oh my God. So she's a Marine as well. So that means that I have to take care of her. I'm obligated to the Marine Corps to take care of other Marines. So that's why she said that. So she knows. I think I'm already taking care of her. She got some stuff she's gonna show y'all later. I'm already taking care of her already. Oorah. Simplify, sister. Simplify. Hmm. Okay. So I don't know how many people here. This one don't show me how many is here. Miss Irene, if you're here, let me know how many people is in here. And also, I think you were supposed to send somebody my telephone number. So if they had like something that they need, they couldn't just wait for the VAs to take care of, they can text me and I might be able to help expedite something. Because I can't see how I can put this in the settings. I don't know how to send the message here. I have to do my part to care of the vets. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, that is true. I have to do my part to take care of the vets. That's absolutely right. Absolutely right. And I was glad how you didn't stop. You were just persistent. I like that. Let me see. All right. Universal God is amen. I like that part. I have questions about business coaching. Any questions at all, you all? I'm an open book. I want to know how come y'all not like this in Clubhouse? I gotta practically man, I gotta practically beg y'all for questions in Clubhouse. On here, man, y'all are rolling. I'm signing up for the personal credit analysis. Beautiful. I need the optimization. You do. Then I need to pivot to the business credit program. I will probably do the coaching program. Let me tell you again, Bridget, because I don't want you fussing at me, right? Get the business coaching program and get your personal credit done for free. So a lot of times somebody's personal credit is expensive. A lot of times if it's real bad, it can run from anywhere from 1,500 to 3,000. The highest person I had to charge was like 4,200 on business credit because they had over 100 derogatories. They had bankruptcies. They had every damn thing. So I tell people, get the business coaching, whatever it is, and then you can get, if you pay in full or credit card, you get your personal credit done for free. But if you finance it, you can't, because financing is it could be for 6 or 12 months. So that's what I tell people. Sevens and threes. Y'all, oh, y'all funny. Y'all think y'all funny. You have the action takers. That is true. That is absolutely true. I can work like this all day long. I could stay right here. I'll never go to Clubhouse as long as I get a band of people and we can take any mountain, we can take any hill, we can do this together. All right. Y'all just have to follow the general, just follow the orders. I set out everything, just follow it. And I want to thank y'all for subscribing to my channel. I got to open up the channel another way because if I just take action takers, shit, I'm just going to be all year for me to get to what I need. I'm going to have to let the other people look at it for sure. But I do want to get the tribe of action takers together, right? I believe in it because when we stick together and we do this together, we do it as a team. It's more efficient. The outcome is more efficient. Okay, filling out the business now, beautiful. I received personal credit analysis. That is good, Coach Kai. Did you say that I don't have a lot of personal credit issues? You did say that I don't. I don't know. Hmm. So they're gonna send you analysis. You're gonna be able to know how many issues you have yourself. I don't even look at your analysis. I talk to y'all after y'all get it done. The team looks at your analysis. I never look at your analysis. Masterminding, attention on deck. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. But I like the attack, the action part. A lot of people, they just want to talk. And I'm not good at the talking part. I'm good at the fighting part or the doing part. Let me say it that way. Let me be politically correct before I be brought up on charges. I'm on the doing part. I already know I'm a Marine, so I don't mind charging the damn thing. I don't mind at all. I was trained to go. But I like the action part. The talking part don't do nothing for me. Even though I like to talk, but I like to train more than anything else. Number ones, man, I like this lady. Universal Goddess, logistically speaking, man, listen, let's go do this. Let's go do this. Anything else? Anybody want to come up and speak their mind? If they can, come up and speak their mind. Otherwise, get your personal credit analysis, get your business credit analysis done. Take the business coaching so you get your free credit analysis done. And let's do this. All right. I'm telling you to sign up, be affiliate or something else so you can make money from what you learn. Because people will pay you good money to teach them this. I'm not lying. So I'm going to tell y'all something since we're off the app, and I can tell y'all that I used to give this away for free. I did used to give this away for free. People didn't need stuff. Like people ask me, like I got on the app back in 2019, 2020, whenever I got on the app, um, I was in a logistics room. So we would get on stage and we'll teach people about how to start a trucking company, what to look for, and all of this other stuff, right? And about 2 months into being on stage, a lady wrote me a check for $50,000 to help her to do all of this, right? And I'm like, my wife was like, you've been giving it away for free all of this time, and now you was crazy for doing it because people will pay you for it. So it's the same thing on the business credit. If y'all learn this business credit stuff, you master it, you do it yourself. People will pay you to show them how to do it. That I'm telling you all, that is the biggest deficit is business credit. People want to start a business. They don't understand about business structure, business credit, and I have a system in place already. And I have VAs to show them. So all you really have to do is do your part, get money from it, and other people is going to ask you how. So when I first started doing this credit some years ago, I helped somebody get their Personal credit done where they bought a house. He was a barber, right? And everybody got in his chair. He showed them a picture of his house, and he showed them a picture of me who helped him to get the house. People were calling left and right. He finally got smart and became an affiliate for the credit program because he hadn't sent me so many people and out of thanks. But afterwards, he was like, man, I might as well get something for sending the people because he had the proof. He had the picture of the house. And he also had the picture of the guy that helped him, right? So he just started becoming an affiliate. He made a nice little living off being an affiliate, the middleman. So, but the thing was, he had proof, what y'all call social proof. So come in, get your credit done, get your business paydex score up, get this stuff done, and other people are gonna follow you, and they'll pay you to help them. Or if you don't want to do that, you just be affiliate for anybody that you send, like that. So that's another way for you can make more money, make an extra income stream. But do it. Learn it, do it, and then teach it. That's the thing. Learn it, do it, and then teach it. So many are already a business without the assistance and algorithm. That is absolutely right. People, they went and started their business. They got tired of working for somebody, but nobody taught them how to structure it right. Nobody taught them about business credit. None of that, man. I'm telling you, so many businesses, they need this. They really need this. Okay. So many people who will start a business, they need it too. Y'all know y'all here for the same reason. Okay. So I wanted to ask y'all some questions about the business credit book. Who finished the book, the little ebook, the $7 ebook? Who finished it, and what did you think of it? That's what I wanted to know, because we were supposed to be discussing the damn ebook in here today. So who did it? Who finished it? Put a 7 in there. Y'all been putting them goddamn 7s in there. Put a 7 in there if you finished the ebook. Put a 1 in there if you liked the ebook. Put a 7 if you finished. Put a 1 if you liked it. Put a 3 if you didn't. It doesn't. I'm not gonna say it doesn't matter, but I need to know where you stand at on the situation, whether it was too confusing, whether it wasn't enough, or whatever the case might be. So let's get a talking. Y'all was working the damn chats before. Don't stop now. Y'all not gonna hurt my feelings. I'm gonna let y'all know. I already got money from business. I already got it. I'm on here to show you how you to get yours. That's all. So I got somebody said something. I finished it. Oh, thank you, Jesus. What did you think about it? I love the energy here. Thank you, Universe Goddess. I like your name. I love your name. So I like the ebook. Okay, now I'm gonna have to be more specific, Marine. What do you liked about the ebook? Just tell me, because she's talking about the $7 ebook, not the 200. The other girl got the 200 ebook, and she's taking it apart piece by piece, and I don't blame her. I'm not finished reading it, logistically speaking. I think it's like 18 pages. I'm not throwing shade, but I'm just saying. But it's okay to read it, then go back and dissect it, though. That's what the thing is. Go through it, then go back and dissect it. Tracy, give it a 1. Thank you, Tracy. I don't know which book you're talking about, though. If the ebook or my $200 book, Building Business Credit, that's on Amazon. I don't know. I like the ebook, Miss Loretta. So that's enough. I guess she said, listen, I liked it. Leave me alone. Number 2, I'm not finished reading it. Tracy, number 1, liked it. Keep me smiling. I love the energy. That'll work. I finished it. That's the same lady. Anybody else finish the damn ebook or the other book? Thank you. $signs. I guess that means that's good. We need more subscribers. Yes, that is true. That is true. We need to get up the subscriptions places. But what's going to happen, Ms. Loretta, is that everybody not action takers. W.E. Du Bois wrote the stuff that 10%. 10% of the people are action takers. That's the ones we call CEOs or stuff like that. Those are the action takers. So I know that. So I'm going to have let the other 90% in, because if I just do 10%, it's going to take me forever to get to my number. So at some point, I got to let the other 90%. But what happens is I'm going to use y'all's as testimony. By the time the other 90% get here, y'all going to have positive testimonies for that other 90%. Okay. So that's what's going to happen. And y'all can also be able to get the use those other people as affiliate, bring them to the bring them there. You actually added more in the book. Which book? You talking the ebook? She liked it, and it has more stuff in the ebook than I talk. I like the order that you added the vendors when getting your trade lines. Good. All right. You want to thank Miss Irene? She went back and ordered that stuff. Me, my $200 book had everything in it, 8 damn tiers, right? But it's a lot. The lady said she's still dissecting it. I just try to give people the value for their money. That's all. All right. Good then. We core. I don't know what that means, but okay. The ebook. Okay, good. This must have a delay on the chat because I asked that question a minute ago. All right. How you like the order? Thank you. I asked her to be more specific, and like a Marine she is, she's being very detailed. Thank you, Marine. All right. Okay. So the ebook. Any other questions? Y'all ask me now. Forever hold your peace. Ask me now. Forever hold your peace. I gotta do two things. Some people I gotta call back. I know they're just wondering where the hell I'm at. The ebook. Man, I'm glad y'all enjoyed the ebook. I really am. That is a great starter. That's a great starter place is the ebook. It really is. Because if you didn't know nothing, yes, set a goal. Okay, good. All right. I can't see how many people is. I think it's just my A team. I think it's just y'all, the go-getters that's in here. Okay, that's what I like. I like that energy. I like the energy, universe, goddess. I love the energy. I really do. I cannot, man, listen, I can't wait for y'all testimonies. I'm not lying. Y'all just follow the damn steps. Okay? Y'all follow the steps. Y'all testimonies are coming. Work with that team, man. Get with the team that I got in place. They're gonna bring y'all to the finish line, to the Super Bowl. All right. So I think we worked on this. We're gonna do this again. I'm just gonna use my phone again next time, and I'll hook it up to something instead of my computer. Because now y'all can hear me. There's not been no more technical issues, which I like. And I like that y'all can come up and so I can see y'all and we can talk about it. I like that part. I really do. I hate that y'all didn't come up. Mostly two of y'all did. The rest of y'all get y'all act together, get your personal credit and business credit done, and then come up the next time we do it. We're gonna do this more often. I like it. I like it, except for the little hiccups with the sound. This is good. I like it. Y'all much more active too. Okay, coach. Very good. Now I'm going to tell you the best thing to do, and this is what I would do. The $200 ebook is very, very detailed, right? Now, I would get into the business coaching if you have to finance it, right? And but if anything, make sure you get your personal credit done. Well, I would like you buying a book. I want you to get your personal credit done more than you buying a book. You got me? So I want to be clear, coach, that I want you to have a story behind your personal credit. Like if it's already where it needs to be, we can take it to the finish line. But if it needs work, put it in the shop, and then let's start building our business credit. The best thing for you to do is buy the business coaching where you get the business credit, the personal credit done for free. That's the best deal on earth. Okay. And you get two teams working with you. You get a personal credit team and you get a business coaching team working on it. Then they're going to turn around and take you to funding. But more importantly, you learn this, you show other people, you'll make money from it. So that's how it goes. Okay, understood. I like that. So I just want you to know, I appreciate you wanting to buy the book, but I want you to get your personal credit and business credit done more than just buying books. Books is outstanding, really. You get the coaching program, I'll give you the damn book. All right, so I'm not even worried about that. All right, good. I like that. Thank you, coach. I like that. Anybody else? 14 watching. I don't understand what. 14 is here. Thank you, Loretta. Man, I tell you, them damn Marines, they are so dependable. Thank you. All right. Anything else, y'all? I'm telling you, I like this. I like this. I'm gonna do it off my phone next time too, instead of the computer. I don't know what happened with that dumbass computer, but I like this here because y'all can hear me. This is so valid. I don't know if you mean valuable or just valid, but whatever it is, thank you, because you mean flowers. You're giving me flowers. Truly appreciate it. And the 14 that's watching, everybody that's watching, this is when I'm leaving off the call today. I'm thinking that everybody on here is going to make sure that they get their personal credit done. They're going to take that $1 analysis. Whether you keep it or not, I don't care. I prefer that you do if you're going to get your personal credit done. If you're going to get your personal credit done, keep it because it's going to let you know every time something is done. It'll lock your file from somebody else doing anything. But it comes with that team. That's what you want. The little money that you got to spend is nothing when you get all these people working on your profile. That's what you want more than anything else. I'm going to say this, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart. You get your personal credit optimized, we can take you anywhere in the world. We can go get you money from any bank in the country. But if you don't, if you skate around it, you play around it, well, you're not going to get money. That's the bottom line. I can't get you money. If they look in your profile and they see these negative marks on there. And better yet, I'm going to tell you all this, right? So the lady said something earlier, and I'm going to tell you. The guy who I got the house, I added trade lines to him. I added primary trade lines to his account. his account was jacked up, right? The barber, his account was jacked up. So we had to remove a lot of negative stuff. It wasn't major negative stuff, but he had a lot of late payments. He had a lot of not paying people, whatever the case might be. And for whatever reason, that wasn't my thing. My job was to take the bad stuff off. And then after we took the bad stuff off, most of it was bad. He was left with a very thin file. I mean, he didn't have enough on the file to get a house. So we had to buy him some primary trade lines, added onto his account. He got the house. You have to understand. The way I look at this is that FICO, they don't mean any harm. They don't, but they're very harmful to the black community. And because we have less resources, FICO is based on you having resources. You paid your bills on time. You have assets. You have cars. You have homes. They give you the most points if you have those resources and you've paid those resources on time. Assets, I'm sorry, and you paid them on time. But if you haven't, if you've been renting an apartment and that was late, you've been late on your phone bill, you've been late on your light bill, your energy bill, or whatever the case might be, and they're reporting all of these damn lates on you, it'll hurt you. It'll hurt you like nobody's business when it comes time for you to get funding, right? Because you have recent lates, they hit you the most. So we just found out, we'll use the law to tell the bureaus to take that stuff off, freeze the smaller bureaus, and by law they have to get it. But they have to get it verified that this account belongs to you. You got me? They have to do that. So once they can't verify, they have to automatically take it off. So one of my friends I told you about, who I got them the 148,000, they had all of those lates on there. They had a whole lot of bad stuff. So we had to take all that bad stuff off, and we had to add trade lines to their account, and they got approved. Right? They don't care. The system don't care that you were late. They don't care about why you was late. They don't care about COVID. They don't care about nothing. The algorithm is going to read whether your file is fundable or not. That's all they care about. Is it fundable? Fundable to them means they can resell that loan. They can bundle that loan and resell it. That's all they care about. Back in the day, they used to keep the loans on the book. So they were very careful who they gave loans to. Because if you got a mortgage, it was 30-year mortgage, it might have been kept on the book. If you got a business loan, they didn't have the mechanism to sell all these business loans like they do today, right? So they have that. So all they want to do is create the loan, fit the criteria. They want you to have an optimized credit profile to sell it. You have to have an optimized credit profile. They're not asking no questions. They don't care. They have to resell a loan. The package says that the person has to have a certain credit file, right? They can't have no derogatories. They can't have this, that, and the other. So that's what it is. Let me see if there's any more questions. Because I've scrolled up. Your screen is shaking. That's me. That is me. When I go to talking and I get passionate about something, I can put it up here and I can lock it up there. And I'm going to do that the next time. I'll lock it up there in place. Because when I go to talking, man, everything moves. I move around. My legs move. Everything. Especially if I get really passionate about something. You'll know. Thank you. She said, "Listen, you're making me dizzy. Your damn screen moving." Okay, my diverse shot, my personal credit, and so I got work to do. Not a problem, coach. Not a problem. You're not the only one. Did you sign up for that personal credit analysis? That's what I want to know. Because I'm telling you all, I'm kind of wasting my breath telling you all the same thing. Because I set the system up to help my people. I set it up to help my people, honestly. I know what FICO do to us, man. I'm telling you. So I got all that money, and then I told you all, I had somebody paying my bills because I hate to pay bills. I hate to do paperwork. I got more assistants than you can shake a stick at because I hate to do paperwork, right? So one of my assistants who was paying my bills, they got sick, and they would pay some of my bills, but they didn't pay my car note, my business card note, and it didn't pay my American Express business card. And both of those things wind up on my personal credit. So I found that some people say that they can do something, some different people, but these other people, they did it. They took that car off my credit and they took the American Express business card. Now, the people still know that I was bad on the car. So I can't go back to that company and ever get a car, but it's not on my credit report. American Express has a file that those payments weren't made on time, but it's not on my credit report. I got those things off my credit report, and I was able to go and get funding once I got them off the credit report. While they're on the credit report, nobody wouldn't give me 10 cents. I didn't blame them. I wouldn't give me 10 cents either. If I have derogatory stuff, if I have collections, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't be the next person in line to be in collections, filing for letting people know. So the stuff has to come off. And I've had great credit ever since. Then that was those bad hiccups. So it happens. So I understand that. So it was done. That's what I'm talking about. So I hope you had your analysis. I hope you sat down with the team and they looked and they said, this is what we can do. This is what we can do. That is your next step, both personal and business. Well, that's me shaking. That's my leg. That's my leg. I'm getting all excited. The lady said she did something. I got so excited. You don't even know. And you should have seen right after I said it's done, I just started like, okay, good. Let's do this. Let's do that. All right. Anything else, y'all? So it was done. The team is going to take care of you. If you get in there to get your personal credit analysis, you don't need me. They're going to sweep you up. They're going to put you inside the system, and they're going to start operating on your personal credit and your business credit. I'm shaking again. I'm going to have to lock this thing up there so I don't shake anymore. Mm-hmm. All right. Anything else? Anything? All right. So it must be out. Y'all must be out of questions. It's 7:00. Y'all got to go eat. Y'all got to do something. I want to thank y'all for coming in. I want to thank y'all for subscribing and pressing the bell. Miss Irene is going to take me to my my YouTube in a minute. But I do want to thank y'all. When you take the business coaching, will you have someone to assist you during the process and answer all the questions you may have? Yes. Yes, sir. You get you take the live coaching. You do get my team to help you, and then you also get me to answer questions. So that's what you really want to know, or you're going to get me. Yes. Will you get me every day in your pocket? No, right? But if you follow what they need to do and you run into a hiccup, you and I jump on a call, and I can get you over that. But the team already know how everything go. They've been with me for years, so they already know how everything go. But if you have a problem, you get my number and you can call me. If you need to talk about something, you have a play you want to run and you want to run it by me, yes, I'll do that. All right. Why they got all these relationship rooms? Those rooms be having hundreds and hundreds of people in there. Or black women this, or black men this. It's all the time. I don't know, but that's what they're interested in. I'm glad y'all here though, trying to get that done. And Mr. Wilson been asking some very good questions. I like that. Yes, you're gonna have a coach with you. Live coaching means you're gonna have somebody with you. Yes, at Kevin. Okay, beautiful. Anything else, y'all? Anything else? Let me see something. Did I miss something? No, I don't see anything else. All right. So until next time, let me see. What do you suggest for frequent credit abusers? Books, info, education. Try not to repeat the cycle. Okay, it's two schools of thought with this, right? So this is what's going to happen. We can't keep fixing your credit. I mean, there is people will fix their credit. They go spend the money, not pay them, and come back and get it done. I can do it a second time, but after that, you're going to be in too many bureaus. There's other bureaus that they have that the credit bureau uses. They'll be able to see that this is a pattern for you, right? So we can do it twice. After twice, you're taking a chance. Because say, for instance, you ran up a car and you didn't pay a car twice. So now you're in two different credit bureaus. They're going to put you in the credit system. The car system is a separate system. Car bureaus have a system. So you'll be in that car bureau, right? You also will be, there's your applications go on file somewhere, right? So they'll be able to go to that place where your application is and compare your application you did it last year to the application you did now. So you can do it a couple of times and get away with it, but you cannot keep doing it. That way, you're going to have to use somebody else. You're going to have to use a credit partner inside of a corporation to get what you need to do. And then inside that corporation, you can't own more than 20% of the corporation, or they're going to pull your credit. So a lot of times, 10%, your credit partner has 90% on file. Y'all can have y'all can have a side agreement all you want, but on file, that's what it's going to be. So you can't abuse it because they'll catch you. Okay. All right. What do you suggest? Okay, I'm just ready to start. Okay, well, listen, they're waiting on you. You sign up. They should have already did you something. Put your Miss Irene, catch up with Miss Irene. She'll send you to the team. They'll tell them this lady's ready to start, so we can sidetrack that. But I like the starting part. I love the starting part. Okay. Let me see. Not redoing the credit twice, but payment tools. Example, always pay this bill on time, say this date. Oh, you're talking something differently. So what you're talking about is little hacks that they do. Like if you got your stuff is due on a certain day, you make sure that it reads below 30%. You pay it off if you can. That type of stuff. Yes, the team will help you with that to help build out your personal credit. Our thing is to get you funded. And we know we can't take you to get funding if you have a high utilization. I'm going to tell you what I did for somebody else, right? So somebody had high utilization. They had over 40% utilization. They had about 60,000 in credit. They were using a lot of that 60,000. So what we did was we got them, instead of paying down their utilization, we bought a primary trade line for 100,000. It shows 100,000 with only $2,000 owed on it, like that, right? And so that $100,000 automatically took down their utilization and shot their score up. Instead of them spending $20,000 to lower their score, they spent about 3 or 4,000 buying $100,000 line of credit. It may be a little more expensive now with inflation, but that was better than them spending 20,000 to pay down their debt. They did it that way, and it shot up, and they used the other money to open up a business. So there's ways to get it done, logistically speaking. It's just what you're trying to do. But that's going to take a consultation for them to see what you're trying to do. And my team is really good at that. All right. So I'm the operating agreement, right? In the operating agreement, correct. So get the so it's easy, right? So you can set up an operating agreement, and in the operating agreement, you can say who does what. This person has 90%, they does this. I have 10%. I'm a silent partner. You can set up the operating agreement in your favor. Me and my wife got so many operating agreements for each corporation. I just never know who's running what. Honestly, who's in charge. We have to go to the Secretary of State to see who's in where, because I got so many corporations, and then we are switching back and forward. I got to go see what I told them last. Shit. All right. Yes, you're welcome. Yes, I need something like that. Yes, you do. But we have to have a consultation to see what all you need. But that worked out very well for that person. That wasn't the first time. We put 250 on the person, but they were going to buy some yachts. And the 250 was paid down a lot. And they got 4 yachts using that same 250,000 trade line. Okay. All right. That's why I tell y'all I'd rather offer here, not on the damn goddamn clubhouse. So I need to know if I did the analysis. Does my partner need to do the analysis too? Who is this? Joseph. Okay. So yes, Joseph, let me do this for you. The best thing is for y'all to be treated separately, right? So you did the analysis. That's great. Now they have to do analysis too. Not for the business. I'm not talking to business. If y'all in the same business, one analysis for the business to do. But if you're talking about using each other as personal guarantors, yes. I'm gonna tell you a story real quick. So one of my friends, they got their uncle, and they cleaned up their uncle credit. They added trade lines to the uncle, and they bought the uncle in for funding, and we got the uncle approved for $250,000, right? Well, guess what popped up? Like the week before, 3 days before closing, so the uncle had wrote a bad check at one of those casinos, and it showed up on his credit 3 days before closing. I thought the deal was going to be over. The bank needed to loan the money out. Shit, they really needed to loan the money out. So they told us, and this is the bank, they said, show us something showing that it was paid. Hint, hint, pay that shit off. It was $100, and we're going to go on with the deal. So we did that because we couldn't take it off because we'd already seen the damn thing. We can't go and take it off. So we went and we paid it, and we showed that it was paid, and they got the 250,000, right? But the uncle, we had to add trade lines to the uncle's account, all right, for them to get the money. So I hope that helped. All right. So I need to know if I did the analysis. Does my partner? Yes. Every personal credit person should have analysis done. Switch it up annually. Yes. No. We switch it up on the deal. Like when I went and got the $5 million line of credit, her credit looks better than mine. So we gave her 90% of the company, gave me 10% of the corporation. When we did the $1 million of dump trucks, I went and signed for the $1 million of dump truck. We held her back. You got me? So I switch it up. Like anytime I'm doing a deal, I'll switch it up. Depending on what corporation, what we're doing, we'll flip and flop in a minute. I don't know. Y'all ain't heard of flip and flop, but we'll flip and flop in a minute. Yep. So we switch it up as necessary. That mega's serious, man. I got the same people. Why? Oh, stop that stuff. I hate that. Oh my God, the Black Think Tank did that. Oh, I didn't know that. I thought it was one of those drama rooms. All right. Any other questions, man? Y'all getting y'all a little $7 worth, ain't y'all? Thank you, Miss Little. Thank you. She really gives the flowers. And thank you, Joe. Man, you've been asking some insightful questions. And logistically speaking, I can't say enough about her. She's on point, right? And Tracy, how did you set the percentages for the business? Great, Tracy. So what you do is most of them, if you have more than in 20% or more, they're going to pull everybody's credit. right? So let's say there's 3 of us in here. And if all of us have, let's say 33 cents a piece, 33% a piece, make it 100%, they're going to pull all the major business owners, the majority business owners. So depending on the bank. So some of them, 20%, if you have 20% or greater, they'll do it, right? So I always go at 90-10. Because 10% is you're a minor player. They only pull the 90% stuff. So I do 90-10 because I don't want to be close to the 20% where somebody still want to pull the person's credit. Now I went for something. What did I do? I went to get a $250,000 line of credit for a staffing company. And even though I was minor in the damn staffing company, they still wanted to pull my credit because I was an owner in it. I know better, but I needed that $250,000 for the staffing company to get approved. So I let them do it. All right. And it was a soft pull anyway. So I didn't care, but they wasn't supposed to pull it at all. Okay. Where are we? Hey. Okay. I don't know what the days mean, but we good. We're down to 13. All right. That'll work. So everybody that's here or everybody that's left, do your personal credit analysis. Do that. I don't care. Do that. Matt, do the consultation. Do the business credit analysis. Do that because they're going to tell you about the coaching program in the business credit analysis. So you'll be able to know both things. I'm going to set it up where I'm going to have to get more people to come and subscribe. So I'm going to have to let the 90% in somewhere. Y'all, my 10%, I'm going to have to let them in. But I prefer y'all to bring them in and get paid. That'd be the best thing. Y'all be an affiliate. Get with Miss Irene, become an affiliate, and then that way, when you bring people in that's going to use it, you'll get paid. Okay. All right. So that's it for that. Miss Irene, you can put my number in there, my 337 number in there. I can't see how to put it in this live chat. I press the live chat, nothing happens. So put my 337 number. If y'all have a question, y'all can text me. Or you, Irene, Miss Irene, you can put your number in there. That'll be even better. Put your telephone number. Let them call and text you. Okay. I've been asked. I don't know if we did that. Joseph, yes. I don't know what that means. All right. So, Miss Irene, you go ahead and you can end it now if there's no more questions. I love the community. I love the questions. I absolutely love them. S Corp versus LSC, which is better? Okay, so Tracy, I love your question. So this is what's going on. Both of them are good. It depends on what you're trying to do, right? So a lot of people, they like S Corps for tax reasons, for tax purposes, right? They like the S Corp for tax purposes. I like the LLC for another reason. S Corp is limited to how many people you can have inside of your S Corp in the voting and everything else. LLC is wide open. So it depends on your end goal, which one you can use. You can use both shit. So, but most professionals, they like the S Corp because it's not double taxed. All right. And you got way more tax benefits for personal and business for it. Okay. But you need to get with your accountant to see what they're doing, to see which one would be better for you. Most times the S Corp is going to be better for you if you're a smaller operation. But as you get bigger, you're going to want to go LLC or C Corp as you get bigger. Because the S Corp can only hold about 100 people. Mm-hmm. Beautiful. So, Miss, you are an affiliate. So, Miss Irene will definitely show you what to do with your link. You have a link as affiliate. You can put your link on your website. You can send your link to your friends. And all they do is they send them to get a pre-qualification. The team handles everything, right? But on the people that's becoming affiliate, I need y'all to do the program. What I mean is that you telling me to do something that you haven't done isn't a good look. If you come to me and say, "Hey, I seen the best thing in the world," right? I had the best. I mean, these people have the best food in the world. And then you tell me you never tasted it. It makes no sense to me. I'm like, what's up with that? So go through the program yourself, get the results, and then, but still become a. Don't get me wrong, because some people they need help. They're not waiting for you to be saved. They need to be saved right now. But the best advice comes from somebody that actually used the product. I'm not just a president, but I'm a client too. I like that part. Okay. But Miss Irene is definitely give you the link and show you how to do that. So do get with Miss Irene. I think y'all been on the phone before once or twice. Mm-hmm. Man, y'all not playing. Y'all are getting y'all $7 worth. I'm not lying. But I like the community. That's a brilliant. You and your wife are doing it for y'all. Yeah, she's the one. I'll tell y'all in a minute. I don't do nothing but look up and look pretty. That's all I do. She does everything for me. I'm so spoiled. Y'all have no idea. So I need you to know if I did the analysis, does my partner? Oh, that's the same question. Yes, make sure everybody get the analysis done. Make sure the personal credit is so important. All right. No, you don't have to wait to go to the program. No, ma'am. I'm not saying that. You may have somebody that need help right now. To hell with you going to the program. They need help. Their house is burning down. They need your help. So they're not gonna wait for you to pay off your last mortgage to get their house fixed. No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying it's a better presentation if you've done it yourself. But you already in the program, so that's a good look already. So listen, I'm already in this program, and this is what they're planning on doing. So people are joining the church just because you joined the church, no matter if the pastor's some shit or not, because you joined the church, right? So it's the same thing here. You are an affiliate with a program that you're utilizing. That's beautiful. That shows. It's not like you're affiliate for a product you never use. It's like you're selling moon rocks or some shit and you've never been on the moon. Okay, so that's what I mean. But if you're in the program and you enjoy the way it is, and then you want to share that with other people, by all means do so, because they don't have to wait for you to get your success. Shit, it might take you a long time if you slow roll it. So no, ma'am. If you're in the program, you're enjoying the program, share the word. Okay, that's what I mean. Teamwork. Somebody, that universe goddess, I'm telling you, she is on it. Now, so does my partner need to be added to my LLC first? Okay, so they need to be added before you use them as a credit partner. So I'm going to say that now, right? So the way it works is, yes, you can add them and it'll be cool, right? But it don't have to be right now. Right. And I would be scouting a number of partners if I were you. But if you're just talking about your significant other, yes, you want to add them onto the corporation. But inside your operating agreement, whoever has the best credit at that turn, that's who you use. Right. If you have the best credit, you're 90, they're 10. Next time you're doing another project, all of a sudden they're 90 and you're 10. Louisiana, I wrote so many more operating agreements, but they let me, so I keep doing it. Right. Some of them don't even act. They just ask me who got 90%. I say what my wife do, and they just do it. I don't know. Okay, Loretta, once you receive, somebody should be working for me. Universe God is answering what Miss Irene was doing. Okay. Stripe is the best merchant company to accept credit cards from customers for my business. Yes, I use Stripe. I use Stripe because I hate PayPal. Absolutely hate them. Them people froze some goddamn money and it takes 6 months to get your money back. So I hate them. Authorized.net is a good merchant account. People that, but they're expensive because they do people that do credit. They do that. I deal with some people directly with Chase. I got something with Chase directly. I love. So there's different, but there's a lot of paperwork involved with that. So that's the thing. I use Stripe for most of my businesses, but I also use Chase as well. I've used authorized.net before. Okay, for personal. Okay, personal link to sign up. Okay, good. All right. So some of y'all don't want to go home. I see that. Where are y'all in the clubhouse, man? Y'all not blowing up my chest like this in the clubhouse. But I still like it though. I'm acting like this, but I like it. I really do. Okay. Okay, good. Deed move. This is what I'm gonna tell you, right? The sooner you can start your corporation, it starts aging. The sooner you can do it. Now, there's a way you can buy an age corporation, but you're welcome. The sooner you can get a corporation, the better, or you buy an age corporation that already has time on it. So my father-in-law, he wanted to get into trucking, so he bought a corporation. Then he decided he didn't like in trucking. So I bought his corporation because he had age on it. And I was able to do all kinds of stuff with it. All right. It's called R. White Investments. He had bought it and he didn't do nothing with it. It had age, and I got it from him. I got an age corporation, and it's been funded. It does every damn thing. It owns all kinds of stuff in it. Okay. All right. Once you sign up, kindly check your inbox or spam promotion folder. Our team reaches out to you by email. So as soon as you sign up to get your credit analysis, they're gonna reach out to you. There's people working all the way until 8 o'clock, about half a more hour. All right. Y'all just like me to talk, but I like talking. So my wife was like, yeah, y'all feeding into him. All right, that's it. So, Miss Irene, we're gonna close it up. There's no more questions. We're gonna do this again. This ain't gonna be the last time y'all see me. We're gonna do it from this phone though, because this phone is the best. I just gotta lock it up to my thing so I don't be shaking while I'm talking, while I get all excited and shit. Okay. All right. So thank y'all. I want to thank everybody. I want to thank everybody for coming up. Everybody that went to my YouTube and did a follow. Right. Everybody that did everything, because this is going to be too long to put on YouTube if I don't never shut it down. All right. What is age? More than 10? No, 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 no. All right. So for Age Corporation, there's 10-year Age Corporation. People got funded. I don't like you to go out that far, because if somebody asks you for 10 years worth of documents or something like that, you're not going to have them. So like most banks will fund you with more than 3 years. They want to see 3 years to give you a maximum amount. So anything over 3 to 5 years, it's a good spot for Age Corporation. It was not too expensive, because the longer the age is, the more expensive it is. But it's still relevant to the banks, to where you have 3 years as a company. Okay, so 3 years is perfect. Okay, 3 to 5 years is perfect. More than that, if somebody asks you for 10 years worth of financials, you're not going to be able to do anything. All right, you can always change everything in a 3 to 5 year period. You can go in and change everything if you need to update, or whatever you need to do. All right. Now, where and how do we find the best corps offered? I'm your source for the best corps offered. They move. Right. So get with Miss Irene, tell them you're interested in age corps, and then I'll get the list to you. Okay. Anything else? Listen, you all, I do pretty much everything. I'll be honest with you all. There's no part of credit that I haven't been in, right? We've done CPNs, we've done age, we've done adding authorized primaries, everything. Our job is to get you funded, right? By any means necessary to get you funded. Your job is to use the funding to make money. Don't blow it up. Your job is to use the funding to make money. Buy Airbnb, buy, develop, sell real estate, put cars on Turo, buy a franchise. Now I'm going to say this here, and I mean this here. The people that have they buy a business that's already open and running. I had somebody got their money. They bought a 24-hour daycare that was already staffed with children already, right? That's what they do. And the thing prints money. It prints money. It slowed down during COVID. Now people working different shifts. They're doing this, that, and other. They got to drop those damn badass kids. And yes, I said it. They got to drop them badass kids off to the daycare. All right. All right. So CPNs, you may, since I said it, since I mentioned it, right? Um, Credit profile numbers, whatever you want to call them. I've used them in the past, and they work. But the person who give them to you or make them, they have to know what they're doing. They have to know what they're doing when they build out a CPN. They have to add trade lines to them. They have to do everything else. But they're not good to buy houses. You can't buy no houses with them, but you can get cars, you can get apartments. And they're working. There's some people I deal with out of Houston, they're getting money off of them. But that's a different story. That's a more advanced course for you all. Okay. Good. I want you to Google CPNs. CPNs are used when if your credit has been like your credit has been messed up, defrauded, but you still didn't need credit. You can use CPN. So but Google it. Don't take my word for it. Right? There's people on both sides of the aisles. If you do bad stuff with them, it is totally illegal. If you go in and run some stuff up and don't pay it back, your butt gonna be in trouble. But if you go in and you do what you're supposed to do with them, they're okay. Okay, but Google it. Look at both sides of the argument. There's nowhere that says it's illegal for you to do anything with them, as long as you let the people know that it is a CPN number. You're good, and you can write on there anywhere on the application that this is a CPN, and you'll be good with it. But Google, do your research though. Don't do it. Listen to me. Don't listen to what somebody else say about them being bad eagles. Do your research. Okay, please do. I like that. She said like bad eagles. I like that. Like, but do it. It's not for everybody. Everybody don't need them, But I know some people hiding their assets under CPNs. They bought homes cash with CPNs. You got me? And they got Airbnb. They got everything coming through the CPN. And there's people that, there's major people that have CPNs, like movie stars and everybody else. They don't want their real information given out. They give out the CPN as long as they tell people there's a credit profile number and not my social. For whatever reason, it's legal to use a credit profile number as long as you tell them. Now, you're not supposed to go get no mortgages with them, and you're not supposed to get bank funding with them, right? But everything else you can do with them. But look it up, though. Do your own research. Okay? Anything else, y'all? Man, I love this. Miss Irene, you can go ahead and close it down. I can't see where the close down button on my end, but I want everybody to say bye in the chat. Say bye, because I don't want you to say, "Oh, Uncle Herman talked to us to death and left us hanging." So everybody say bye. I'm gonna say, I don't know. I can't even do the bye myself. This phone lets me talk, but I can't do anything else. Say bye. Leveling up. Thank you. Yeah, I heard of people doing that. Yes. It is. It's just different things. I got friends that bought all kind of cars and put them on Turo. All of them are CPN numbers, but they pay their bills. They're not trying to defraud nothing. They let the Turo thing pay the bills for them. Rent, ride, share, whatever, it pays the bills for them. When and how can a consult be obtained for other business options you offer? Miss Irene, if you get with Miss Irene, you tell her what you want. She's going to set up a consultation for you. Okay. If it's important, you can text me. If you're ready to move forward and you're ready, if you just want to talk, we can talk here. But if you're ready to move forward on something, you can text me and we can move forward on something. But just the finding out the leveling, Miss Irina handle answering all your basic questions and everything else. They pass me on to you when you're ready to move forward. Okay, that's normally how it goes. Thank you so much for coming. We enjoyed you. We will see you again tomorrow. Yes, we go in the clubhouse. When and how can a consult be obtained? Miss Irene, give him your information so he can contact you about what type of consultation he needs. You're welcome. Thank you, Kai. I can't pronounce your name. Not the first or the last name. I apologize. Do they call you something else? Can I call you NK? That'd be a whole lot better. I think it's a beautiful name. I just, I'm Americanized. What can I tell you? Thank you. Miss Irene, I'll be waiting on your call. Wow. Joseph is not playing. Joseph, like, listen, I'm going to be waiting. Email Joseph. That's the best thing. Email correspondence is the very best thing, right? Because there's a record of it. It's tracked and everything else. So email correspondence is the best. Thank you and bye. You're the bomb. Thank you, Megan. Miss Little. Thank you very much. I'll be the bomb. I'm not going to blow you up, but I'll be the bomb. All right. So to everybody else, I do want to thank y'all for subscribing and hitting the notification bell. Miss Irene is going to take me over there now, and I get to see how many of y'all subscribed. And if y'all left something good, that'd be nice if you left a good note over there. But even if you haven't, I do appreciate you subscribing and notifying. Okay. See, there's a new message. Yes, NK is good. Thank you, NK. That is a lot better. All right, you all. I'm getting tired and I'm getting hungry. Miss Irene is going to close us out. I'm going to see y'all tomorrow, more than likely in Clubhouse. I got to let some of these 90%ers in so they can subscribe too. But it'd be better if y'all get the 90% under y'all affiliate program so y'all can get paid when people get their personal credit, business credit, or funding done. All right. Oh, okay, Mr. Joseph. Can I ask you for your phone number? There you go. Or email, or however y'all want to do it. Okay. All right. As soon as she gets his number, you can close it out, Miss Irene, because I can't close it out on this phone. I don't know what's going on. There's not a button to push. I'm going to go to settings. I might be able to do it from settings. Nope. There's nothing in settings. Oh, there it is. It has the leave button. All right. So bye, y'all. I found the leave button. Now y'all in trouble. I'm going to talk to y'all later. I enjoyed this. I really did. Okay. So I'll see y'all later. Miss Irene will get his number. Miss Irene, put your email in there so he can email you as well. Somebody said I gave him the wrong number, the wrong email for you, Miss Irene, but I know I didn't. At least I don't think I did. Settings and leave.